I'm just streaming the logo right now. So if you go to the web, if you go to Flight 1080, it says it's streaming. Let's see if we got the audio. If we have audio, then we're gonna be golden. Yeah, if we got audio, we're gonna be good to go.
I got it switched okay.
It's gonna be. We're gonna have to go to the channel.
It's not doing it.
It's still not streaming. It takes a second sometimes.
Okay, well, we gotta give it some time. Yeah, there's stuff here.
Alright, I think there's a way I can check this. Yeah, actually, if this works, I know it's good. Damn, it's not gonna work like that. Alright, well, we've been streaming for, let's see, what is it? 1 minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, maybe type in Flight 1080 Billy and Dave. I don't know why it's not coming up. If you just type in Flight 1080, the live should be. It still isn't doing it. Just type in Flight 1080 without the.
Okay, stop typing in. You go ahead and type it in. I gotta get this. I don't have time for that.
I don't know how to check this, Dave, but if this audio is working. Yeah.
Where's that sound coming from?
I don't know how to check this, Dave. It's coming from that. Okay, I know what to do now. Right. Okay. No. I can fix it. Let me know what we're going on, but I can fix it.
That's not gonna work.
I anticipated that. So what I have to do, I think I know exactly what I gotta do, Dave. Okay.
Okay, now we got some time.
Do we?
Yeah, not a lot of time. We got a minute or so. To me, that's a lot of time.
Okay, so this is the audio input. Check it again, and now I think I've got it.
Oh, I can't check it now. I can't. That's the only thing I can't do because I'm using the computer for me.
All right, so I think we're good though. Yeah, we'll just go live, and we'll hopefully we're going. I don't know what's happening.
All right, let's do it. Let's just get the show on the road, dude. We got no choice now.
All right. But we are streaming, so worst case scenario, we could pull the audio later. I need some headphones up in here.
I don't see any video.
Oh, wait. There we are.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Where's that 91080? We're on the air now, Billy.
What's happening? I don't know what's happening. I was supposed to be on the air. Are we on the air?
Yes, there we are, dude. Look, there I am.
We're live streaming.
There I am.
Oh, there you are.
All right. We are live
beautiful
streaming.
Head, Dave.
We're on YouTube.
I can't hear myself out of these headphones. Oh, I have the wrong input in here. Uh-oh, I'm messing up the headphones again, Dave. Hold on.
What are you doing? All right, you get it figured out. There's Billy. Billy Army will be joining us. We want to welcome you on board Flight 1080. I should take some time out to thank our guest for yesterday's show, and that was Danielle. We always have fun. Again, we want to thank anybody and everybody who called in or gave us some feedback with their text messages, phone calls, emails, that kind of stuff, Billy.
Yeah,
hey, so we want them
to
check us out on YouTube, right? Today
we are on YouTube live streaming. We're trying to get some things ironed out. We've had technical difficulties, as they say.
Oh, look, I'm frozen. Damn
no.
How did that happen?
No, it's just a minor technicality there. You can go to Flight 1080 on YouTube and like and subscribe to our channel. You might type in Billy or Dave.
All right.
But just a little test. Hit the refresh button, Dave, on your computer.
Okay.
You're streaming smoothly on this end, Dave.
All right, fine. What are we doing, Billy?
Well, Dave, today we are talking about a whole lot of things. You know, you played something or posted earlier on.
I'm trying to dig it up here.
On Facebook.
Wow, what a low life.
The Cohen thing.
What a low life. I did hear about this. Now, this is who's Cohen? Michael Cohen. Holy cow! Did you see that picture I posted of that car that fell into the sinkhole?
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you know there's a big sinkhole that opened up on the side of Highway 1? Did you see that?
Along the coast, right? I think that was
like heading out of Watsonville.
No, I did not see that. Yeah. I did not see that.
Okay, so right there as you're heading out of Watsonville towards Santa Cruz, you know, you go down that big giant, you go up that hill right there, Larkin Valley.
Yeah, that dip area.
Right, that dip area. Well, if you look to the right as you're going up that hill, you'll see where an old house slid off of its foundation. Off to the right of that, you'll also see where there's a pond, a natural spring-fed pond. And just off to the side of the freeway, you're going to see where the road collapsed. It just caved in like a big old sinkhole. And I suspect, I don't know for sure, but I suspect that big old thing is just sitting on a big pocket.
What are they going to fill it? Are they going to fill it with something? They should fill it. I wonder how they fill stuff like that. It's bizarre.
I don't know, but they did.
That Michael Cohen guy could probably fill it with his BS. Did you see? I watched that video, Dave, and all I can say is, look, at the end of the day, that CNN video. You want to play part of it, I guess, and then we talk about it?
Yeah, sure. Right. Let's get this queued up here, because he does say some bad words here, but I think I can get them. He only says.
Does he say a bad word?
I think he says BS, but he says the real thing. But I think I can get it recorded out there. Here we go. So this is a recording of Michael Cohen meeting with his boss at the time, Donald Trump, right? And they're talking about paying off a Playboy playmate for an affair that she had with Donald Trump for the past year. Here we go. I think he's talking to his wife here.
He said the dirty word, David. He said the dirty word, David. It goes on.
Your name, where are you calling from? KSCO, your name, where are you calling from? Hey, Billy. What's up? Okay, cool. Billy, why don't you call? I'm super duper busy, but I will definitely announce that. I'll definitely announce that. But okay, Billy. Bye-bye.
Delete.
Okay, so
straight setup. He's setting them up, Dave.
Okay, so what did we hear, Billy? What did you hear?
Okay, well, first what I heard is I hear his name is Michael Cohen, right?
Michael Cohen.
I try not to follow this stuff too often. When I'm on, we don't talk politics that much, but we are today a little bit. And what I hear is at the beginning, I can hear obviously he's got a hidden microphone on him, right?
Right.
And he's like an SNL skit. He's in the bushes. You can hear him rustling in the bushes in the very beginning. Listen to him, little sneaky weasel. That's him, by the way, not us in studio. The little sneaky weasel. Like he's got a flower on his lapel and he's hiding. I'm going to get him. That's the first thing I hear. And then obviously they have a conversation. And at the end, if the guy's audio taping him without him knowing, he's like, no, we got to set up this fund. He's setting him up. Okay, at the end of the day, he wasn't president yet, right?
Because you're saying that he wasn't actually having a real conversation. This was a setup. That's why he recorded it.
Straight, obviously.
Do we know if he ended up paying her off with cash or with check, or why it matters?
Obviously, he probably paid her with cash. That's what I do.
Right.
He's a wise man.
What happened? I wonder what happened to the rest of the recording.
Well, the rest of it they probably just don't want you to hear, because CNN. CNN is CNN. All these news stations, they all spin stuff way to the left, way to the right, whoever they are. And CNN, I just think it's funny. I watched this, I listened to it earlier. It's just humorous. If this is the type of material, the best that you have on Donald Trump, boy, go fish, buddy.
And it was like you were saying on the way to work, on the way up here. Boy, he's right. Everybody's trying to get him, right? I mean, everybody is trying to set him up.
They're proving it, aren't they? I mean, obviously. I mean, what I'm hearing is just it's absurd. It's ridiculous. Also, I'd like to, Dave. Somebody subscribe to the channel on YouTube.
When?
Yeah, as we're watching
right now.
About just before we talked about this, man. Kevin K 420. Thank you for.
Oh yeah, you know who I want to see subscribe? I want to see Billy Sunshine subscribe because he called in to let us know that Ben Picard is going to be joining him for his show tomorrow.
Really?
And Ben Picard is in town, and he's going to be joining Billy Sunshine for tomorrow's edition of
Billy Sunshine, you need to get on over to that YouTube channel, Flight 1080.
And subscribe and like us.
And subscribe, that's right, Dave.
Right.
Flight 1080.
That's your mission, Billy.
That Michael Cohen thing that's my take.
Right.
What does the audience think, man?
I don't know. 479-1080-218-5726. You heard it. What do you think? Was he getting set up? And that's his lawyer, too. He was saying that that's pretty low of his lawyer, and I would have to agree.
Not getting set up. That was straight set up.
Isn't that criminal? I mean, I know in California you cannot record. In California, you can't record a conversation that you're having with somebody unless you've told them that.
Is that right?
Yeah, unless you've informed me. I think that's illegal. In California, it would be illegal. I think.
You may be correct. I don't know. Where is CNN located out of? One of the laws on what you can broadcast and from who?
Billy says it's federal law. Now,
really?
And if it is, then he could be in trouble, right? Or maybe not.
Well,
this is attorney-client privilege.
Is he that crazy to release an audio tape that he could be held criminally liable for? Is he that? I mean,
it seems like everybody that's around him is hard up for money, right? They're all after money from that guy.
That seems to be the case. And then you were talking about his special lady friend, her husband, right? The husband,
yes, the husband,
Stormy Daniels.
Yes, he filed for a restraining order against him. Who would have thought marrying a porn star wouldn't last?
Yeah,
who would have thought that?
Huh? Isn't that crazy? Who would have thought that?
Jeez,
we were so in love from the moment I first saw her.
What a joke!
Yeah, that's weird. But we're live streaming now, baby. This is looking good, and I think our audio is synced.
You know what?
Last time we live streamed,
check it out here. Watch.
We were a little bit off.
Let's see.
But maybe we do have some.
We are.
We've got.
Audio sounds good. So if you want to go in there and
check the audio sounds okay, but we're still not getting the correct audio from the board direct.
Okay.
So something weird's happening. But we are live streaming. We're going to figure that out. And Dave, did you want to talk about that some more, or do you want to move on to some more fun?
No. Well, you know what? I would like to talk. If the audience wants to talk about that, I would like to hear what they have to say. But yeah, we can move on to whatever else. I posted it there on our Facebook page. Speaking of money, everybody's after money. $543 million winning lottery ticket sold in San Jose.
Yeah, I was looking at that guy's address earlier. I'm going to find him. He must be in hiding. I don't know why anyone ever goes public when they win the big numbers.
On South White Road. South White Road is where the winning lottery ticket was purchased. $543 million in the Mega Millions lottery last night.
I bet he can probably afford to go to Disneyland now. because that place is expensive, brother.
It's a little over $100, right?
That's too much.
Well, you think about it, dude. I mean, Disneyland, say what you want, but they do have professional actors. You know, that guy in the Goofy costume, he's not some bum they pulled off the street. That guy is maybe on the low end of his acting career, but, you know, they are actors. They're actors, absolutely. That's
true, you're right, they are. That's absolutely true. Well, Dave, that is true. Yeah, I don't know. The lottery thing is, I play occasionally when the numbers get so hugely enormous like they are now. I mean, real big numbers. But over the weekend, I have news for you, Dave, and that is, you know I like to write screenplays and all that.
Yeah, I know.
We had the big contest. So it's called the Nichols Fellowship. It's the Academy Awards, like screenwriting fellowship thing, contest. And the first rounds came out, finally. They sent emails out for the quarterfinalists, right? Now, they received, this year, the contest received, get this, 10,000 entries into the contest.
Okay.
10,000.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
So somebody had to read 10,000 pages?
Well, you know, they have readers, they hire readers, and they will probably, they're looking for any excuse to toss your script aside, obviously, like formatting, or they just don't like it. That's a little bit
bad spelling?
Yeah, different spelling, all that stuff.
Right.
So yeah, so only the top 5% got to the quarterfinals there, and unfortunately mine was not one of them.
What? Oh, are you serious? Oh, I thought you
were script.
We're supposed to go to a happy.
My beautiful
what was it about?
Screenplay. It's called Die, Script Reader Die, and it's about a young man working at a production company reading screenplay entries. And it turns out that his buddy working there, they end up getting the script called Die, Script Reader Die, and the guy's like, no, it's a joke, like, you know, some clown act or whatever. So his buddy reads it, that works with him. And it turns out that the writer is like stalking this guy, and in the script he's reading about himself, like the guy who pulls up, eats a ham sandwich at noon, this, that, and the other thing, right? So eventually he convinces his buddy to read it. He doesn't want to do it. So finally he reads it. He's convinced that he's being stalked at that point. So he decides he doesn't know what to do. So he decides to meet the writer, right, to get him to like what's going on. Mm-hmm. So they meet at a fancy restaurant. And it turns out that the writer is actually Christopher Walken.
What?
And the script goes from there. It gets weirder from there. But yeah, it's a dark comedy. That's
pretty weird.
That's
pretty weird start.
Yeah, I got a couple of scripts too, but that was a weird one. I sent it to his house. I didn't get a response.
47998. Let's see what Diana has to say, calling from Aptos. You're in the air, Diana.
Hey, Diana.
Sure.
He was running for president. Anyone running for president knows they're going to dig up dirt on you left and right. I mean, Hillary buried a bunch of stuff. Any wise person, at the end of the day, we know he slept with a woman who is at best questionable, and knowing they're going to go after him, that kind of dirt, because we live in a world of dirty politics now, he's not a fool. And
KSCO, your name, where are you calling from?
No, I'm saying that it shouldn't. I'm saying that it's unfortunate that it even had to occur. It shows to me that Cohen's weasel, slime ball. That's what it shows me. Well, it's partially the politics, and it's partially, you know, the idea that he did something we all can probably agree, or, you know, even if prostitution or whatnot is legal, we kind of cast an eye upon it, and to have the media talking about it 24/7, you're running for president, your family has to hear about it. Boy, that's not very fun now, is it either? Is it worth $100,000 to not go through that? Well, he's in the kitchen now, he's president. Well, he's raging over it like he probably should be.
Your name? Can I get your name?
Right. Well, if there's a crime committed with campaign finance laws, then definitely sure, then that's a problem. But again, like what I see on that tape is saying we need to create a special account because I'm setting you up. Right? Oh, I didn't hear about this.
Thank you for your call, Diana. 479-1080. I agree that there shouldn't. I mean, if I'm going to check that story out, and we'll see if that's true or not about somebody getting banned from the press this morning.
I didn't hear about that.
KSCO Santa Cruz 479-1080. DM at KSCO.com.
Live streaming.
Live streaming on YouTube. Follow us today. Like us and friend us. Be our friends.
Yes, like and friend us there and on YouTube. Flight 1080. We're in the air.
KSCO Santa Cruz.
Audio's a little weird, but we'll fix it.
We'll fix it.
Okay, do I have 10 minutes?
You do.
Yes. All right, cool. So here's the deal, Dave. We'll come back from the break.
Hold on. KSCO News Time is now 4:33. Headlines are up next. Susan Simon, take it away.
Okay. All right, so if you go... Shit, all right.
I got what?
Let's check the audio now. Is that correct now? All right, so if you go... Let's check the audio now. Is that correct now? I'm going to
rob people, kill them. You just do horrible, horrible things in this game, but it's fun. It's fun to play, right? What's fun about being a bum? I mean, what's fun about...
Nothing. I think it's just sensationalism. It's marketing, you know? It's
desensitization, Billy.
It is that.
It is desensitization. And it's so sad, dude. It is so freaking sad. What's it called?
It's called Bum Simulator.
Bum Simulator. Holy crap, dude. What happened to the days, when I was spending summer vacation, when I did have a summer vacation, I remember playing video games like Super Mario Brothers 3.
Oh, that was a great one.
Right? Or Splatterhouse. I mean, we played video games.
That was a little bit,
Super Mario Brothers.
Sure.
Not things like that, though.
Yeah, I know. It's like I said, I was mortified by it, and yet I was entertained, and I found it humorous.
Playing video games, it is that, and in a bad way.
Wait, we're online again. We got video again. Flight 1080. You can go to our YouTube channel and make sure to like and subscribe, like that fellow did earlier. What was his name? I wrote him down. He was a good fellow. He had 420 in.
I think it's
okay. Well, we're still working on the audio.
Now getting audio from the video web stream camera, and the little camera.
What's happening?
Still getting
I know.
audio from the little.
Are we getting both audio feeds now?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
791-080-218-5726. Yeah, during my summer vacations, I used to love playing video games. Absolutely loved it.
Me too. I was horrible at it though. Like I told you, I've never finished a video game ever.
What does it do during summer?
Hey, I made puppets, all right? I made puppets, okay? I did. I used to make puppets for a while because I was really into Jim Henson, okay, at the time.
You're being serious?
Oh, I'm being totally serious. Now,
I thought you were making.
This is what happened. This is what happened, right? I was making puppets. I was in, I guess I was middle school. I was making puppets at that time. And Jim Henson, as we know, he passed away. That horrible incident. He was at the hospital one time.
Did he get hit by a truck?
No, he got ill. He got like a pneumonia type thing, and he passed away, unfortunately. And then Disney bought them up rather quickly, and I remember they ruined the Muppets, and I hated Disney ever since. So those of you that are complaining about Disney and Star Wars now, all I got to say is I went through it about 30 years ago, and they ruined everything. So that's just the way it is.
218-5726-dm@ksco.com. I think you're required to go public if the lottery people want you to. I think there's fine print on those lottery tickets that gives them the use of your image for marketing purposes. Yeah, the guy won $543 million in San Jose. I think it was last night, maybe the night before.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Please move on from Trump talk. It's too divisive. Thanks. There's an emergency evacuation in Contra Costa County. I don't know if that's true. Do you know if that's true, Susan? Contra Costa County evacuation? Maybe fires? We'll find out. We'll work on that. 218-5726. I thought bum simulator meant bum as in butt. No, this is bum as in homeless people. Down on their luck.
Bum simulator sounds like a good time, doesn't it? Pick a nice round one, or maybe slim. We haven't even begun to discuss. Well, we'll say that till the next hour. I won't bring that up.
Let's do this. One more piece of Trump news.
Okay.
All right. We'll get through this. 479-1080, by the way. Trump's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is now in rubble. Did you see the picture I posted on our Facebook page?
Well,
they destroyed it.
This is the second time this has happened. It happened a while ago. A guy took a pickaxe to it.
Yeah, but not like this, though.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, it's fully destroyed.
It is fully destroyed.
Now, but the irony of it, of course, what he probably doesn't know is I don't know who's paying for that star, but taxpayer money is probably going to pay to get it fixed.
I think so.
Yeah, it is, because think about it. I mean, Donald Trump, someone has to pay for that star. Normally, either fans pay for it or the celebrity themselves pay for it. He probably pays for his own star. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he probably pays for his own star. So at the end of the day, he's probably
wait. So how do you know who pays for it? Are you just guessing, or is it something?
No, this is an absolute fact. If you get a star on the Walk of Fame, you either have to pay for it yourself to maintain it, or you have to be a big enough celebrity that fans maintain it, or the city itself, which is very rare. A lot of people getting stars should not really be getting stars.
And they only get them because they're paying for it.
And they have enough of a celebrity
status. Is there criteria for getting a star on the
I don't know the details of it. You have to be enough, like I said, enough of a celebrity. But it's not like it used to be. It used to mean something to get a star. I don't think it does now as much as it did, unfortunately.
Who are some people on the Hollywood Walk of Fame that you know?
Oh, boy, everybody's on there now. I mean, geez. Laurel and Hardy, of course. You got all the classics. More recently, I learned though that the fellow, he's a very talented actor. Not. Oh man, what is that show with the nerds? The nerds in it. It's still on today with all the nerds.
Oh, Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory, yeah. The guy who plays Sheldon got a star recently.
Oh,
a year and a half ago. And I like him. You know?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he got a star. And there's stars of all kinds of people, man. Just tons and tons now. They even do, I think, cartoon characters. Like cartoon characters have stars now. Like Porky Pig and Daffy Duck. I believe so, dude.
Oh, you're right. Not everybody should have one. It's ridiculous. 479-1080-DMIK@KSCO.com. So somebody went out there and destroyed Donald Trump's star. Good going.
Well, and the funny part is, taxpayers will probably pay for fixing it.
And they're still on county sidewalks, and these are city-paid sidewalks.
Well, the sidewalk down there is larger than it's really a tourist area, and it's designed as such. But yeah, it goes right on the sidewalk there. It's a really large sidewalk. Yeah. Well, I guess did they catch the guy? I guess did they? Because last time this happened about a year ago, and I wonder if there was any sort of videotape, because Hollywood Boulevard down there, Sunset, that area, there's so many cameras and live streamers all the time. Somebody had to have had it on tape.
Yeah, you would think so.
I'm sure.
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to look into that.
479-1080, 218-5726. KSCO.com. Billy?
I believe the guy who tore up the president's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame finished the deed and then stayed quietly there to be arrested.
Really?
Yes. Well, at least we can respect that.
I guess. If he's willing to pay the price for it.
I guess. I mean, we respect that he stayed there.
218-5726. KSCO.com. Did you ever see the movie Poltergeist?
I did see it. It's a frightening movie, I think.
Do you remember the plot behind it? Do you remember the theme?
I don't actually, Dave.
Really?
I don't. I really don't. No. Tell me it.
Remember
You're going to scare me now?
They built on an Indian burial ground. Remember that?
Oh, yes. I do remember that, as a matter of fact. I believe the actor that was in Coach was in it. And I can't remember his name at the time. Craig T. Nelson. Yeah. I do remember coming back to that, Dave. Yeah. I enjoyed that. It was scary.
It is scary as heck.
When I was a young boy when that came out, that one always scared me. And, of course, Friday the 13th, that Jason. That new Jason's coming out, too. I'm excited about that, actually.
I think one of the scariest scenes ever in cinema history is when Jason Voorhees jumps out of the lake and grabs that girl out of her boat. It's
at the very end?
At the very end.
Oh, that horrified me. That scared me as a kid. Totally had nightmares.
It scared me.
And there was another one, and I think the second movie that came out, there was a similar thing at the end of the movie where then they look over and he's like in the barn with his all tainted face and everything, twisted looking. Remember that? Like in the second, I don't know, it was like the second one. That horrified me. I think those movies, for me, were way scarier than anything else, like any of the Jason ones, the Halloween ones.
When's the last time you saw a movie that was actually scary?
Oh, it's not, long time because...
Is that because you were
adults?
Wait, is that
we get over it, right? We're not scared no more.
Or maybe the movies, like you said, are just not scary.
Maybe. That's a good possibility. I mean, the last thing that everybody was really scared about, for whatever reason, was more media hype, was that Blair Witch years ago.
Great.
But I saw it didn't scare me. That didn't scare me.
That wasn't scary. It was great, though. It wasn't scary. But
maybe nauseous.
It was kind of enthralling. It was kind of addicting. You'd sit there and watch, and it was almost like watching reality TV.
It was like that.
Yeah.
Definitely. It had that vibe to it, sure.
479-1080-218-5726. There is a home building company called KSCO Home Builders. Have you heard about this company?
I have not heard about that.
They are being charged with destroying Native American burial grounds in West Sacramento. They're building right over these things.
Oh.
They got caught for trying to hide evidence. There's actually a picture, a text message, somebody out there working on the property finds and takes a picture of Indian remains, Native American remains, sends it back to the company and says, hey, what should we do? The guy responds, you bury that.
Was that Charlie Friedman?
I don't know who it was, but the guy said, hey, you bury that stuff, and you just don't even, I didn't see
Now
that.
look, because I've heard Charlie Friedman jest in all honesty, if you're planning an extension on your home or something like that and you come across some artifact, you're best to put it aside and not mention anyone because the government will be on you. And so, but see, again, I feel kind of bad for that guy because he's just trying to do his job, and like, I don't know, he's had so many regulations, and it's just, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. But yeah, you don't want to be building stuff on barrel. That's weird too. I have mixed feelings on it.
Okay, and then, do you honestly think there's anywhere you can build in California where there's not at some point Indian bones or somebody buried out there? They didn't.
No, realistically, probably not. I would say that's probably true, realistically. But like I said, people are sensitive about it. I don't know how logical it is necessarily, but you know,
it's creepy though.
Oh, it's definitely creepy. Like, it creeps me out. I mean, we have laws about that. If someone dies in a home, you have to, tell them before you buy it and all stuff. So we have laws like this. I mean, I guess it should be known. It's a one of those.
Did you ever see that movie?
I didn't see that one.
Oh man, that movie creeped the heck out of me.
Well, that's based on a true story. That freaks me out. Or quote unquote. I don't remember that.
He digged into this big old. It was really.
I don't remember that.
Great movie.
Doesn't sound good.
479-1080-218-5726. DM at KSCO.com. We're hanging out with Billy. Did we get our live stream working?
We got the live stream going now. We have camera feed going again. Our audio, we're going to check it during the break, and we're close. We're real close to having audio. We do have audio.
This person says, Exorcist was the scariest movie ever.
It was a scary movie. I mean, I've heard stories about people.
You
well, the word no. See, religious when we have.
You get kind of bent out of shape about that.
Well, look, the word religion, it's the religion. I don't go to a church, So like, I don't like to use that word.
I'm not talking about that.
And if you were asking me, do I have a type of faith? I would say yes, definitely. And all that. But I don't want to open up that can of worms because that's for your other guests. They handle those topics so beautifully that I don't want to take 80,000 calls about that. I don't have to talk about that.
How about John? Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, John.
Salinas, you're in the air, John. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that. I just, I think that if you, that's what I'm saying. I think that you'd be hard pressed to find a spot where there are no burial sites. Yeah. Wow. I absolutely believe you. Thank you for your call. 479-1080-218-5726. DM at KSCO.com.
Make sure, Dave, you gotta tell them to go to Flight 1080 on YouTube, like, and subscribe to the channel, as we're getting some technical difficulties worked out. We're going to be flying smooth. And I want you guys to be coming in there and commenting, and then we'll read some comments on the air and all that fun stuff. Be right back after these breaks, right, Dave?
Right, that sounds
good. Billy Army and Dave Michaels.
1080-218-5726. What is that echo? There we go.
We're getting a weird echo on. Well, I gotta figure this out. It's something weird. We crossed our SCSI ports.
Go check us out on YouTube, Flight 1080. Follow us, like us, and we'll be back.
Leave a comment.
Now we can check the sound.
All right, cool. Yeah. So I have two audio sources pumping into it. So I'm going to show you this in here. Take a look at it. Articles of impeachment filed by House Conservatives in an effort to oust your is the Justice Department official who is overseeing this
You can hear your sound.
So I'm going to turn off. So take a look over here. This might be clear to you. So we have one here, audio input, right? And then there's the feed. So one of these, I'm turning off the feed, which might be the cam now. So it's going to be either this is the input or this, but I can't tell. So if we wait a few seconds, this is what's going through. So then turn it up, and then I'll switch it. And then, and then hopefully I'll solve the damn problem. I'm so hungry. Oh, man. Sweet. I feel bad I attacked that lady.
She'll get over it.
I think we should make some nuclear bombs.
Because they're still producing the raw material. Let's go, man.
Okay, I think, yep.
What's that?
You have no sound from the station.
You have no sound.
What we're getting is we're getting.
Oh. All right, I'm going to switch the feed then. All right, so it's going to have to be this one. That's what I thought. All right.
Different than usual. I don't know what's different.
If that isn't it, then I don't know. We're going to try something else. How's that? Give it like 30 seconds. So it's going to have to be this one. That's what I thought. Nope, that's from the camera. Yeah. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna rename these so I know what the heck's happening here now. I'm gonna call this Cam. All right. This is live feed here. All right. Okay. I've switched feeds again. Am I listening? Am I hearing it through there?
Yes.
This is live feed here.
What we should be hearing is a radio station.
No, exactly. Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Am I listening? Am I hearing it through there?
We should be hearing is a radio.
No, exactly. Okay, that's still not it. So
How much time we got? 5 minutes?
Yeah, you got it at least 5 minutes.
Alright. I'm going to put the cigarette, but I think I know how to do it. I'm just going to pull it from...
Good afternoon, everyone. You're listening to AM 1080 KSCO Santa Cruz, AM 1340 KOMY LaSalle Beach, Watsonville. The time is now 5:05. We've got your King of the Hill traffic update and weather forecast. We're starting off with traffic. Highway 17, looks like we have some stop-and-go traffic in the southbound direction right there near the reservoir. Speeds will pick up, looks like somewhere near Redwood Estates. That's in the northbound direction. Here in Santa Cruz, plan on slow-moving traffic southbound all the way into Aptos. Monterey into Seaside, same thing, as well as Moss Landing, both directions there, slow-moving as well. 101, guess what, guys? Stop and go from Coyote into San Martin. Your weather forecast for tonight includes increasing clouds, lows around 57 degrees. Tomorrow, patchy fog in the morning, sunny conditions by noon, highs will be around 72 degrees. Your boaters forecast for tonight, west winds 5 to 15 knots, wind waves 2 feet or less, and west swells 3 to 5 feet at 9 seconds, and southwest up to 3 feet at 16 seconds, along with patchy fog. 5:06 is the time. Headlines are coming up next, and they are being brought to you by Lens Arts. Remember, you just have 10 days left until Lens Art's 50th anniversary event. Lens is celebrating today with Gamsol 33-ounce solvent, normally $22 for only $12. Hurry in. Today's sale ends at 6 p.m. So you can save $10 today.
Fade. I'm getting the feed. Now, if we check it, that should be that source, but every time.
Watch my feed, see if it jumps. Jumping?
See if it jumps?
Just see if it jumps.
Yeah, it did, I think. Wait, do it again? Wait, I think it did. Yeah, it seems like it's doing it. So it's getting it. So it's getting the feed from the camera. It's overriding.
See, this thing. Listen, this thing right here can be output or input. I need to get into that sound setting.
Okay. So
other than that, it's been selected, and I think it's an output, or it's dead.
All right, cool. So yeah, all right. So we're on the same page then. But it's pumping something through there right now, which I think is probably the webcam. And I have no headphones to monitor. Wait, no, I tried to plug those and it didn't work, so I can't do that either. Damn it. All right, I gotta pull the cigarette.
KSCO. KSCO. Hey. Yes. Yes.
All right. Hey, man. Hey, just gonna drop like a little time on that gear and that artifact.
Okay, you need to call 479-1080. We're about to go on the air. 479-1080. We'll get you right on there. Okay, bye. KSCO, your name, where are you calling from? Your name again? Eric, hold on here.
We almost had it streamed up last time, 1,300 milliseconds. I can always do that again. All right. I can get it.
So then 10 minutes after 5 p.m., more local news story coming up at the bottom of the hour. KSCO season. Science.
Hi, this is Chef Jamie Smith of Food Smith. All our food is made right here in our commercial kitchen in SoCal. Every one of our meals is gluten-free. All of our meals are prepared, ready to go, ready to eat. Some of them are just eat meat, and others, like fresh salads, are just ready for you to take straight to work and enjoy a healthy meal right at your desk. We have the most environmentally friendly packaging in the business. All of our trays are completely compostable and zero plastic. Just go to our website, www.myfoodsmith.com, to place your order and enter the code KSCO20 for 20% off your first order.
The old is new, Sunday from 8 to 5 at the 48th annual Moss Landing Street Fair.
Enter code KSCO20 for 20% off your first order.
The old is new, Sunday. Kids under 12. The old is new, Sunday 8 to 5.
getting some kind of audio going through it now. I'm just trying to think, is there any other way to pull the...
Pull the what?
Well, I can always sync it up off the website again. Wait. It's like 1300 milliseconds, right?
I think it was 13.
Can we check it real quick and see what feed's coming through? Because it might be the right one now.
No, it's not.
It's not. Okay. Damn it. All right. Well, I'm just gonna try to sync it up again because I don't know what else to fix it. Milliseconds, right?
I think it was 13.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
KSCO, your name and where you're calling from. Okay. What do you got? What's going on out there?
Copy.
Okay. Okay, I'll pass it on. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, you better hope that you don't either, because they're cursed. You know, anybody who touches those bones who is not of that heritage, say a Ohlone Indian, which is probably what it was, you will be cursed and you will die a terrible, horrible death.
Goodness gracious, this got really intense in here.
Well, thank you for your call, Dave, 479-1080. Okay, Billy, isn't it kind of ridiculous to say, hey, we're going to build a tunnel here, we need to send somebody out here to make sure that we get all the Indian bones out of here. Are you kidding me, dude? You think they're not all on the sides of that tunnel?
It's totally absurd.
Right? It's almost totally absurd. I mean, you want to do something, but to what extent? So is CSCO the bad guy, CSCO builders? I don't know. Show me a place where there are no Indian bones, and there's probably very, very few places where there are no Indian bones.
Well, you know, in America, we're real uptight about the whole bones thing. You know, I never really understood that. Like, to put the bones, I want to be put in a box.
How do you want to? And this is kind of
like in Italy, they recycle. Like you're only allowed to be put in a tomb for a number of hundred of years. They actually recycle them. They rotate them out. You know that, right? It's only in America where we have all this. No, serious. We have all this crazy land in America, and we're like, we want to put everybody in the ground. Like, you see Michael Jackson's crypt?
No.
That thing is enormous. I mean, it's
like Yo MTV Crypt.
It's silly. It's just ridiculous.
You can make a TV show like that, right? Yo MTV Crypt.
You know, in the future, that would be a great show, Dave. It'd be like, but for the crypt, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it'd be like Flavor Flav.
Yeah, here he is, and he's all mummified. He's got a big clock around his neck. Flavor Flav.
You know, the reason why this
could stuff him and animate him.
You know, over in Monterey, now I'm thinking about it, Dave. So Dave he's bringing my memory back. Through that tunnel, let's say there are Indian bones there that were removed so that they could build that tunnel, right? Everybody knows that tunnel on Lighthouse Avenue, I think. It's the only real tunnel there. Everybody goes and honks their horn.
Is that right?
Actually, you know, last time I went there, not a lot of people did that. I did that.
I haven't even been there. Where's it at?
What do you mean, where is it at?
I haven't been there.
Have you ever been to the aquarium?
Oh, yeah, long
Okay, you know that tunnel you go through? And beep, 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 beep.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Indian bones there, right?
Uh-huh.
When I was younger, along Cannery Row, you can still see. I've told this story before. I don't know how many times. I can't believe you haven't heard this, Billy.
I haven't heard this one.
We found Indian bones out there as well, and they called my mom's cousin, Patty Orozco, out there to go and supervise this site. And like I was telling Dave, only Ohlone Indians, only the bloodline can go and even touch these things. Mm-hmm. So they had white guys. I mean, I only say that because it matters in the story. The white guys who were out there, you know, the geologists or the archaeologists or whatever, they would point to the things and have people like my mom or Patty go out there and dig them up and actually handle them and, you know, put them into bags, mark them, and all that. Because white guys, white people, anybody other than Ohlone Indians are absolutely not allowed to touch those things. 100 million% stay away. Don't touch them.
It's interesting. It sounds like a strange court battle. I'd like to read the documents on how that went down.
I don't know, but it still is undeveloped along Cannery Row. If you look at that area that's undeveloped, that's where they found those bones, and that's why it's undeveloped.
It is a bit strange. I mean, you know, we know that there's a lot of Indians buried in California and throughout America, of course, and especially since it's such a sensitive issue, you would think that there would be some way of like figuring out what geologists test the sample and whatnot, go out there before they build. But I guess the reality is once you start really digging, you can find anything. So. Yeah, it's kind of an unfortunate situation. I mean, you want to be respectful. At the same time, what are we going to not progress?
Yeah, what are we supposed to do? So you have this thing with people being buried in the dirt. Does it matter to you how you're buried? Because to me it does.
Does it?
Yes, absolutely. Are you kidding me?
I don't like to think about it, and quite frankly, I feel like once I'm out of here, I don't really...
it's your one chance, dude. You can have something funny put on your tombstone. You're a comedian, right?
Well, a lot of comics have real good ones on there.
Right, that's what I'm saying, Billy.
I just don't know. I feel that it's weird. Like you're stuck, and you think you're stuck in... No, you're not in the ground there. That's just your carcass, bro.
Oh, now you're going to get spiritual, right?
No, not at all. It's just, but like I'm saying, in other countries they don't necessarily do that. But in America, especially, I think we have this thing about.
Well, what do they do in other countries?
Like I said, in Italy, they'll rotate the graves occasionally.
And do what? So
there's not enough. There's too many people in cities and whatnot. The way they lay
you still have to do something. You have to dump out the ashes or dump out the meat or whatever it is, right? That you turn into. It's a sludge. Did you hear about that sarcophagus that was uncovered in Egypt?
Oh, I think I saw someone posting a photograph of someone like drinking.
People want to drink it.
It sounds like a good segment for Billy's Tasty and things of the trivia. That'd be a good one. We bring some of that
sarcophagus juice,
ship it over here in a vial.
So for people who don't know, the sarcophagus was discovered, and some people thought that there might be the remains of Alexander the Great in this thing. Turns out there was just 3 foot soldiers buried in. I don't know why they're all buried on top of each other in this sarcophagus with just a stone casket. But it was buried, and they unearthed it, opened it up, and there's a big sludge of just rotten
photograph.
Ew, and also of sewage that was leaking from a building that was, by it. It leaked through the ground and got into the sarcophagus. Some people want to drink that stuff.
But did they really want to drink it? I didn't look into it. Or was it like a media hype?
It might have been
safe to drink something. I can't imagine that could be safe.
Well, they were saying that if it was going to be allowed to be drunk or drank, was going to be allowed to be
drunk.
Drunk? Is that the right term? Sure. Okay, whatever. That they would have to be sterilized. They would have to be processed, right, to kill whatever.
But
bacteria.
What part of what kind of a person are you where you open up a sarcophagus and you think to yourself, like you've just hit the lottery and this is your ground slushy from 7-Eleven?
Very
I don't
thirsty
get it.
person.
What do they think? Like, I want to taste that? That's weird. People are weird. They should go play bum fights.
Hey, we got somebody here who wants to join the Miss KSCO contest.
Did they send you? Oh, they sent what did they say, Dave?
I doubt that's them, Billy.
Oh, wait, hold on, let me take a look.
I think
that's probably them.
Hey, who is that? Barbarella? Show people on the camera the live stream.
That's that might be. That's Barbarella.
Don't say who it is. Somebody will call. Somebody can go check it out and tell us who this is. Who is that? You see who that is? Give us a call and we'll hook you up.
I actually don't know who that is, Dave.
I don't know either, but that's a pretty smoking person, whoever that. I don't know if it's a man or a woman nowadays, Billy. I can't tell. I'm kind of scared, actually, to venture a guess. When somebody like that is hot, and I'm scared to say, is that a man or a woman? I don't know.
I think that photograph was taken probably back in the 1960s.
Your name, where you're calling from?
I think that was definitely a female lady. Looked a little bit like Barbarella, but I don't think so. Similar outfit and style of hair, but I've seen Barbarella. I like that movie a lot, and I don't think
well, then who was it?
Probably Jane Fonda. I don't know who that is. Maybe somebody's trying to pull a fast one on us, Dave.
Maybe you don't think that's the real deal?
Well, if it is, then she's
she has to be 100 years old by now.
Here's the thing, though. In the email, which I want you to send to DM@KSCO.
Yeah, what's your email address?
But you're the one. You have to pick them out the first round. Like you have to discuss it. So send them to Dave. But here's the thing. I lost my train of thought there, Dave.
Well, it's because I was reading this text message.
Oh, no. I was saying, besides sending a photograph, I'd like you to send Dave some information about yourself. And that is, what are your hobbies?
Yeah.
What do you like to do in Santa Cruz County?
Are you
and
single?
Do you have any? No, we don't have to say that or not. But they can if they like. And do you have any talents? Like if you want to sing like a couple of minutes or do some comedy, or maybe if you do knitting.
Right. Or maybe you win a hot dog swallowing contest.
No, David, come on.
Oh, that guy...
This is going to be.
Well, they do have.
I want to figure out the ladies in our audience. I'm curious at who's listening, and I want to crown so much the first ever Miss KSCO.
Is that a real gold crown that you bought?
Well,
KSCO. Because I saw it in the closet. I wasn't supposed to see it, but.
Well, you remember Burger King? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's going to be a good. It's going to be a good one.
So you did get them a crown. I mean, I don't know if
they are going to. There's going to be a crown. Yes, David.
Right.
There will be a crown, and there will be some.
Is that a crown or a tiara? I think it's a tiara, right? If it's for Miss.
I don't know if there's what the difference is between those. I've never looked into the pageantry game too heavily.
218-5726. Let's see what Bill has to say. You're in the air.
That's expensive color linen there for that time period, absolutely. What do you think that means? Hey, you didn't like that one, Dave? Alexander
What are you, 8 years old?
I liked it.
Wow.
I liked it.
218-5726. You do understand different cultures like Indians have different beliefs and religions, right? Bones may be silly to you, Billy. I didn't say Billy. Bones may be silly to you, but should we just ignore others' cultures?
No, we should not. I didn't say that. I don't advocate that.
I don't know either.
I don't advocate that. Did I say that? I didn't say that. No, I just believe that it's a complicated issue, and it's a shame that we don't have better ways to figure out if there are remains. See, that would solve the problem. If we had better ways to figure out if there were remains to begin with before you began construction. But the reality is, I believe, once you start digging, you find stuff. And then it does become a problematic thing because there's money on the line, and then there's those that want to have these artifacts and remains, and it's important to them. I get it. I understand. It's complicated.
218-5726. When I moved from Morgan Hill many years ago, it used to be fields all over. One day they started building tract homes out in the fields near our home. They found Indian bones and artifacts out there, so they completely shut the construction site down until they did whatever they needed to do.
Wow.
218-5726. Tombstone. He was here a minute ago. What would you have on your tombstone? And I'm not talking to pizza either. What would you have? Something funny, Billy.
Well, I don't. Billy. But I'm against. See, I'm telling you that I'm against. I've mixed feelings on it. Like for example, Jack. You know what Jack Lemmon's tombstone says on it? The actor Jack Lemmon, comedian.
What does it say?
It just says Jack Lemmon, and then it says in. Get it?
No.
Because he was an actor, so it says Jack Lemmon in, and that's it. Because get it, he's in the grave. Very dark sense of humor.
What?
Let's look it up, Dave. That's what
That's not even a joke. Here's a joke.
It is a joke.
No, it isn't, dude. Here's a joke. I better not say it because it's kind of dirty.
What about that one that's... You ever see that one tombstone that says, I told you I was sick?
No.
That one's a very famous one.
How about this? How about Let Me Out Now? How's that one? Would that be good?
That's like when they used to say that it had a little bell that if they bury you alive back in the
did.
old Western times.
Yeah.
There was a bell. Because that did happen, I guess, a couple of times.
A few times, yeah. There was doctors out there. I think the best way they had to test whether or not you were really alive was to put a mirror or a piece of glass.
Is that right?
Under your nose, yeah.
Really?
And then you get moisture, from breathing.
Yeah, you see it. Interesting. Wow, that's news to me. I did not know that.
KSCO, your name, where we're calling from.
Interesting stuff. Yeah, so the whole Indian burial ground stuff is very fascinating, very interesting. And tying it back into the sarcophagus of tasty goodness, I swear I want to look that up. We got to find that. We got to play a round of Tasty and Tainted with sarcophagus juice for Halloween, Dave.
All right. 218-5726. Susan, we have enough time? You ready for news? Enough time? Okay, let's get one more call. Let's fit in one more call. Dave calling from Aptos. You're in the air.
Dave. That is, wow, how interesting.
That's a lot of respect they treated their ancestors with.
It's interesting that they paid for the bones, though.
KSCO, thank you for the call, Dave. 479-1080.
Interesting call.
DM at KSCO.com. 5:33 is the time. Headlines are coming up next. Susan Simon is standing by with those. Remember, we are streaming on YouTube.
Light 1080.
Follow us, like us, right? Subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That's Light 1080 on YouTube. And we got visual going. We're going to check the audio in a second again. I got some feed going. I think it's Stormy Daniels' audio feed from her apartment in New York City. No, just kidding.
Headlines are coming up next, being brought to you by Primo Roofing. If you need a new roof to protect your home or business, you can now rest easy because Primo Roofing offers a variety of easy, flexible finance programs with no money down, no income verification, and 100% financing. Call or click for a free estimate, primoroofing.com, 831-443-3605. That's 443-3605 or primoroofing.com. KSCO News Time is 5:34. Headlines up next. Here's Susan Simon. All right, dude. Now we're doing good, man.
Let's see what audio feed we got going now.
Okay. I don't think it's changed.
I changed it again.
KSCO News Time is 5:34. Headlines up next. Here's Susan Simon. All right, dude. Now I got to figure out what that.
Let's see what audio feed we got going now.
Okay. There's nothing I can do about that until after I get home, dude.
Damn it. All right, well, it's okay. That's too bad.
Oh, yeah.
Before we leave, though, I should pull those. Oh, no, I don't have to do that. You know what?
What?
As long as I have the login information, it's not going to be an issue. I'll just pull the video.
Damn it, dude.
Fine. I'll just sync it up later.
Apart, dude.
So I need to know what the... Oh, wait, you know what?
If I win the lottery, I'm going to give you some new headphones.
All right, here, write it down. That
What?
The Flight 1080 login for YouTube. Because then I can pull the videos that I need to do, right? Sync up the things and re-upload them until we get to solve, because we got a lot of material that we need to get up there. Wow, I can't believe what a pain that is. Crazy. But I still think... No, that wouldn't solve it either, because I'm going to have...
These are all lowercase.
All right. Okay, cool.
There it is.
All right, I got like, what, 2-3 minutes?
Yes.
Damn, that pisses me off.
KSCO.
Hello, it's Maya. I just want to give you guys some encouragement. And then here's the epitaph that I thought was really funny is she thought, may your hose never be kinky. That's it.
All right, thank you.
Keep going.
Bye.
Good one. So we're getting audio from it, right?
Yeah, I
But
get
it's from the camera again, right?
Yes. What was the joke? Did you hear what?
May your hose not be kinky.
Ah,
Hose, right? Not be kinky.
I don't know.
But the
You
setup,
want kinky hose.
I missed the setup, so I don't know how to tell it correctly.
But you want
Oh,
kinky
yeah.
hose.
Well, but she's a woman, she doesn't.
Ah, well, maybe she does. It's a
She could have
sacrifice.
asked if she wanted to be Miss KSCO.
Oh, damn it. I
Damn,
forgot about Miss
yeah.
KSCO.
Oh, you know what? Go to Audio Blocks or whatever, that site,
Right?
and try to find beauty contestant music, and then next time we talk about it, we can bring
Okay.
up some beauty pageant.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
With my headset.
Boom, boom.
Am I on this one? Man, I tried every single audio input thing, so I think, like you're saying, it's that one.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I can't do anything about it now.
I know.
I need at least.
I can fix it all later.
At least 4 or 5 minutes.
The cool thing about this now is I'll just capture the video. I'll pull the audio later. I'm just gonna worry about getting nice shots now.
All right, good. Yeah, let's just do it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, if they want to hear better audio, they can tune in the radio. There'll be a little bit of delay, but
take some time.
All right. Flight 1080 KSCO Santa Cruz. We got some more juice in this thing. We're in the air. We're all right. We're going to make it, Billy. We're going to make it with the help of our audience. No worries whatsoever.
It tastes so sarcophagusy.
You know, well, I don't want to blow a good surprise. I don't want to blow a surprise. I got something for you, though.
What do you got there? We had a caller calling in earlier. They had a great joke during the break, and we forgot to ask her if she, too, would like to participate in being... for the title, vow for the title.
What title?
Miss KSCO, Dave.
What do you mean?
I forgot to ask her.
Miss KSCO?
Yeah, the contest we got coming up. Miss KSCO next Friday, and I'm going to be coming in, and we're going to have some ladies, our listening audience, you ladies, can send a text message to DM at KSCO to participate next Friday in Miss KSCO. We're going to have some ladies. You are invited to participate between the ages of 18 and 81.
Now, what's the requirements? Do they have to be stunningly beautiful, stunningly smart? Do they have to be alive? What are some of the requirements?
They have to be alive.
Do they have to be
that
women?
Helps. They well, it's Miss KSCO. Now, if someone wants to participate that's not a miss, I'm not opposed to that. I am an open-minded fellow. So send a text to Dave, DM at KSCO. You can send a picture if you like, but I'm more interested in your personality. Let us know what you like to do, where you're from around the Bay Area, in this area, what you like about KSCO, maybe what programs you listen to.
Sure.
And if you have any talents, like I said, we'll bring you into the studio, 2 or 3 minutes, and if you have talents, then we'll talk to you. The audience will call in, and then by the end of the program, Dave, we will crown the first ever Miss KSCO.
All right.
So that gal that was... But I forgot the joke.
See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. This is what I'm talking about. He or she, the gender-neutral term is Z. Him or her, Zim. His or her, Zer. His or hers,
Are you making this
Zis.
up?
No, dude, no. Himself, herself, Zyself, or Z-self.
Why are you looking at this?
I'm looking at... This is from... This is the LGBT Resource Center. Gender pronouns, frequently asked questions. What if I make a mistake? How to ask somebody what pronouns they use? Why is it important to respect somebody's...
to use that, Dave.
Why is it important to respect people's pronouns, Billy?
I try to respect everyone. I didn't know that I had to be careful of pronouns.
We do, and that's why we say if you want to be Miss KSCO, you can be a man or a woman, right? Because we
respect... Well, absolutely. Like I was saying earlier, I mean, we can change the name of it. I was going for Miss KSCO.
Well, that's what I'm asking you, Billy. What would you change it to? It's not Miss. It can't be Mr.
How about cool listener of KSCO? I don't know. It's 2018.
Does somebody know? Does somebody out there know? Because I'm sure that somebody is familiar with the LGBT scene. What do
they call Miss America now?
Miss America, but I don't think that we've had a transgender Miss America.
Well, I don't
know. Even if you did, would it change that you call them Miss? I mean, if he wanted to be called Miss, shouldn't you call him Miss or no?
Now that's an interesting. That gets into what the person wants to be. That's what I mean. It gets complicated, and I try to be respectful. And sometimes
but you're not. You say Miss U.S.
Well, I didn't know what's called
Miss KSCO. I think you should be a little more conscious of this, Billy. A little more sympathetic towards
show me those pronouns
plight.
again, and we'll try to figure this one out.
All right.
Maybe we should call it.
Let's see your pronouns.
No, we'll just be
Z, C. I don't know. This is just crap.
I'm sticking with
garbage.
Miss KSCO.
Miss KSCO. Stick it. If you don't like it, you can just take a hike.
Nice censoring of yourself there, Dave.
You saw that, huh? Yeah. Boy, I wish this was strictly on the.
We got that on camera? Yeah, no, that's good.
Actually, you know what? Watch this. Holy fucking shit!
Oh no!
See, but
what just happened? I feel like I just got sucked into a black. You know what they just did? Something in the studio weird just happened, and it was horrifying. He was saying some. Wow, that was. That was intense.
You know, most people would never do what I just did there. But
that was dangerous,
you could hear
but you're a pro.
You could hear it on YouTube, right?
Well, yeah, totally, because we've got the cameras.
Okay, so if you want to hear...
No, yeah, if you guys want to hear us between breaks even, that's where to go, to YouTube, and you'll hear us chatting between breaks, complaining about how we can't get the audio working correctly. It's like the third time we've tried
and
this.
Complaining about other things, too. Maybe even you. 479-1080.
Maybe. Did we get I think we got another text here, maybe Miss KSCO participating here. And if we have any call, hey, if there's any ladies out there listening that are interested in the contest, call up right now, because we have a lot of listeners. And this is a serious thing. I mean, I'm making it a little tongue-in-cheek, of course, but no, I want ladies to come in from our audience and get to know them and what they like about
what do they win?
The program. They're going to get a little crown, Dave, absolutely.
Okay.
And the luxury of course, being on the live feed, which will hopefully work that day, and competing, and all good fun for Miss KSCO.
All right. 479-1080. 218-5726 with your text messages, dm@ksco.com. Let's see here. Billy, tell people where we're broadcasting, where we're live streaming.
Yes, Dave, we are live streaming on
KSCO,
YouTube. You can go to our channel. It's Flight 1080 on YouTube. But if you type it into the search bar, you'll most likely come up, or type in Billy and Dave, Flight 1080. And our channel is new, not a lot of subscribers, but so please go there, because you can see live video, you can hear us between the breaks, and once we have the audio stream synced up perfectly, you'll hear us also perfectly there at Flight 1080 on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our channel.
Wow, dude.
Next Friday we'll have Miss KSCO.
So some guy just calls in and says that he wants to audition for Flight 1080. I had to tell him, no, dude, this is for women.
What's his name? Well, what's his name?
I don't know, some weird guy.
Was it Billy Sunshine?
Yes.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If he is willing to keep it down to a minimum, and he wears... are you serious? Was that really Billy Sunshine?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, wow.
Hey, check this out. Check out this tombstone. Now, here's an idea. This guy has his tombstone set up so that his family members can go and play Scrabble. That's a good idea, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at a photograph.
That's pretty cool.
It looks like a headstone of a little Scrabble game.
Yeah, look. I'm going to point it so that you can see it on the camera.
Here we go.
Let's see. The Butt brothers were buried together.
Hold on a second. Let me get that on camera.
Hey, look at that one. You can show that one on the... Now, I can't say what that's... I can't read what that says, but I can show you what it says.
Oh, yeah. We're seeing that now. That's a good shot there, Dave.
That's a good one, huh?
That is a good one. Yeah, there are some interesting tombstones.
Well, now you see why I don't want to be burned up. I mean, how am I supposed...
So you can leave a tainted corpse behind and a nifty tombstone? It's a rather greedy, selfish thing.
Let's see, John. Free your body, unfold your... Oh, wow, look at that. F-U...
Someone has the...
it's an acronym.
Yes.
Free your body, unfold your something, climb, kick, you, or unless. Spell that out.
It's a dirty word.
Hey, 479-1080, we have a call. Oh,
we have a call going. And what's interesting about tombstones actually in other locations like Japan and China is, in America we have something called a QR code, and you can scan that, with your cell phone, and it'll tell you like a website or a price of something. You've probably seen them on the sides of products.
I have.
They're a little square QR code. Now, but in Japan, they have huge tombstones that are made like QR codes.
Oh.
And you can take a photograph of the tombstone, and then what it does there is it brings up the whole biography of the person's life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't really do that here. We like to go Jack Lemmon style.
Keep it short.
Jack Lemmon in. You still don't get that one, are they?
No, I don't get it. What does that mean?
He's an actor, so as an actor, go Jack Lemmon in whatever movie, like Jack Lemmon in this movie, and that. So you just on his tombstone is Jack Lemmon in. See, but he's in the grave. You don't like that.
Well, I think it's too literal to be a joke.
Okay, maybe it is. All right, I'm just telling you that's a fact. He does have it on his tombstone. And I think the Ultra Matho has
KSCO. Your name? Where are you calling from?
Something cheeky also, but not necessarily as dark.
Your name?
But yeah, I like a lot of those Hollywood tombstones. There's a cemetery there in the middle of L.A., Hollywood area called Hollywood Forever, which a lot of celebrities are buried in, Dave, and it's a very expensive place to get in. Not easy. Maybe we should bury you there.
Me?
Would you like to be buried in a fancy place?
Well, what did I do, though? I'm not even dead yet, Billy.
No, but I'm just saying,
Can't you
they
wait
have
for
a
me to
lot
die
of cool
first?
tombstones. Well, you're so into the tombstone thing. What would you want to have as a cool tombstone, David? You thought about this?
Yes, I thought about it a lot, Billy.
You have.
No, don't think I'm a dirty man for saying this, okay?
Okay, I won't. The audience might, though.
I would have on my tombstone, I can see up your skirt. And I know that's childish and
That's, I don't know if they would allow that.
Why not? You're dead. What are they going to do, stop you?
Well, no, like, it would depend on where you're... See, you got to get into a fancy cemetery like Hollywood Forever where they'd allow that. They could allow that in Pajaro Valley, you know? Susan Simon agrees. They wouldn't allow
Pioneer
that.
Cemetery?
It's bad taste.
Yeah, it is bad taste. See, then now you made me
They
say
wouldn't allow that
it.
unless you're a celebrity, Dave. A big celebrity.
4/7/1980.
Oh, I did? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what did I miss? Would they allow that?
Is it funny or is it dirty? Or both?
Huh. I don't know. It just seems to me I've been seeing things of that.
How about if I say I can see your nose hairs? How's that? Right. Yeah, Bill. Get off my case.
Well, no. The way that I feel about it is I would hope that's not a problem, but I would fear that in today's culture that they would have rules about, like, you can't put this on it, you can't, I don't know. I'm assuming that, so I probably should do that.
How about nice hair, dude? How about that?
That's true. Susan's correct. Susan is correct. All right, fine. Susan is correct. I'm wrong
good.
on this one.
So get off my case.
So what would you like to have?
Thank you, Susan.
In all seriousness.
How about you, Susan? What would you like to have on your? First of all, do you care whether you're buried or burned? Which would you prefer? Me too. Bury me.
You guys are weird Americans. Weird Americans. I don't think you're going to feel that.
Doesn't matter, Bill.
Okay, I'd like to hear.
Oh, do you know? Can you recite it? Is it long?
It sounds like it's going to be a good one, like limericky.
And the poem is called what again, Susan? The Cremation of Sam McGee. Well, you go ahead and look for that.
It probably turns out something like he was alive.
This is the reason why I want to be buried, Billy.
Yes,
my whole life, I haven't owned anything. Haven't owned property,
okay.
right? And if I have a chance to sit, yeah, I know. And if it happens to be when I die, then there.
Well, it's interesting. It reminds me of a movie that came out about 10 years. Oh, here we go, Susan. Go ahead.
Yeah.
We're excited about it.
By the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The Northern Lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see
KSCO.
was that night on the marge of Lake LaBarge I cremated Sam McGee. Now, Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows. Why he left his home in the South to roam around the pole, God only knows. It was always cold, but the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell, though he'd often say in his homely way that he'd sooner live in hell. On a Christmas day, we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail. Talk of your cold through the carcass fold, it stabbed like a driven nail. If our eyes we'd closed, then the lashes froze till sometimes we couldn't see. It wasn't much fun, but the only one to whimper was Sam McGee. And that very night, as we lay packed tight in our robes beneath the snow, and the dogs were fed and the stars o'erhead were dancing heel and toe, he turned to me and Cap, says he, I'll cash in this trip, I guess. And if I do, I'm asking that you won't refuse my last request. Well, he seemed so low that I couldn't say no, and he says with a sort of moan, it's the cursed cold, and it's got right hold till I'm chilled clean through to the bone. Yet 'tain't being dead, it's my awful dread of the icy grave that pains. So I want you to swear that foul or fair, you'll cremate my last remains. Well, a pal's last need is a thing to heed, so I swore I would not fail. And we started on at the streak of dawn, but God, he looked ghastly pale. He crouched on the sleigh and he raved all day of his home in Tennessee. And before nightfall, a corpse was all that was left of Sam McGee. There wasn't a breath in that land of death, and I hurried, horror-driven, with a corpse half hid that I couldn't get rid because of a promise given. It was lashed to the sleigh, and it seemed to say, you may tax your brawn and brains, but you promised true, and it's up to you to cremate those last remains. Now, a promise made is a debt unpaid, and the trail has its own stern code. In the days to come, though my lips were dumb, in my heart how I cursed that load. In the long, long night by the lone firelight, while the huskies round in a ring howled out their woes to the homeless snows, oh God, how I loathed that thing. And every day that quiet clay seemed heavy and heavier grow. And on I went, though the dogs were spent and the grub was getting low. The trail was bad and I felt half mad, but I swore I would not give in. And I'd often sing to the hateful thing, and it hearkened. Till I came to the marge of Lake Labarge, and a derelict there lay. It was jammed in the ice, but I saw in a trace it was called the Alice May. And I looked at it, and I thought a bit, and I looked at my frozen chum. Then here, said I with a sudden cry, is my crematorium. Some planks I tore from the cabin floor, and I lit the boiler fire. Some coal I found that was lying around, and I heaped the fuel higher. The flames just soared, and the furnace roared, such a blaze you seldom see. And I burrowed a hole in the glowing coal, and I stuffed in Sam McGee. And I made a hike where I didn't like to hear it sizzle so, and the heavens scowled, and the huskies howled, and the wind began to blow. It was icy cold, but the hot sweat rolled down my cheeks, and I don't know why. And the greasy smoke in an inky cloak went streaking down the sky. I don't know how long in the snow I wrestled with
KSCO, your name, where are you calling from?
The stars came out, and they danced about air again, and I ventured near. I was
KSCO.
sick with dread, but I bravely said, I'll just take a peep inside.
Hold on, Randy.
I guess he's cooked. And it's time I looked. I was wide. There sat Sam, looking cool and calm in the heart of the furnace.
Damn, how long is this damn
He
poem?
wore a smile you could see a mile, and he said, please close that door. It's fine in here, but I greatly
Jesus.
fear you'll let in the
I have a
cold
line.
and storm. Since I left
I have a
Plum Tree
line.
down in Tennessee, it's the first time I've been warm. There are strange things done in the midnight
Oh,
sun
my
by the
God.
men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The northern lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did was that night on the marge of Lake Labarge on cremated Sam McGee.
Nice.
Who wrote that?
Nice. I like that. I just have one question. And how do you fit that all on his tombstone? I'm only teasing.
Hey, don't be a
No, that was
smartass,
awesome.
Billy.
No, that was really cool. It reminded me now, is that, it's very limericky. Is that Scottish or Irish? A writer? Who's Canadian. A Scotch background. Okay, that makes, yeah, that was really cool. No, I dug that story. That was awesome. And you memorized, did you memorize that as a kid? Wow, wow, wow. That reminds me of my friend Andre who can remember things. Well, she has a point there. She has a point there. Well, what if, like, you die and then they just maybe set you out for, like, a month or two before they bury you to make sure? Then you wouldn't have to be buried. See, this in the ground thing, I don't know about it. I don't know about it.
Well, you want to be eaten by dogs?
I just think that it's totally irrelevant. When
animals.
I die, I am not going to care at all because I'm not going to be connected to this plane.
Yeah, are you
I'm
sure?
100% positive.
All right.
Because God tells me so.
Okay.
Susan Simon.
How about this?
It just doesn't seem logical.
218-5726 on Tombstone of Mel Blanc. That's all, folks.
Yeah.
Merv Griffin, I will not be right back after this message. That's on his tombstone.
That's a good one,
yeah, Billy, that's your one chance, dude. Your one last chance
Maybe
to make
for
the world
you.
laugh.
Maybe for
you too.
No, you speak for yourself, buddy.
So you're going to come back from the dead and crack
I'm
jokes?
saying the concept.
You're gonna
No,
be the
I'm not
first
saying
stand-up-
that.
first
I'm just
dead
saying the
stand-up comedian?
idea that one would care about where your body after you go. I just think it's ridiculous. I just think it's absurd. And I'm a Christian fellow. Okay.
Okay. We got 45 seconds. All right, well, we got to head to a break. Yeah, we got to head to break. We only have 50 seconds. KSCO Santa Cruz, DM at ksco.com, 4791080. Keep it tuned in,
I want to hear the
KSCO.
callers, what they have to say. How do you feel about it? You want to be buried in a box and stuck under the ground?
That's a great topic,
And
Billy.
then- well, you brought it up.
You really know how to- you
now
really
I'm
know how to cheer
curious.
people up.
Because I feel like I'm the odd man out here.
You are.
Because I think it's weird. Well, sorry that I think it's weird.
218-5726. I'm with you, Dave. I don't get Jack Lemon in. I prefer Jack Lemonade.
Come on.
Well, you started it, dude. Do you think that?
I didn't start it. That's what his arm demands.
You encourage people's bad jokes and behavior when you laugh at stupid jokes like Jack Lemmon in. You encourage this guy.
I'm having a good time, so they're bad, but I can still laugh at them. I can laugh at the badness of it, Dave.
KSCO Santa Cruz Flight 1080.
Impeachment and Senate talk, wildfires. I'm Barbara Cusack. House Republicans have introduced articles of impeachment against Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosen.
Did we bring up anything that you wanted to talk about yet?
Yeah, we did. That's the sad part.
Well, we'll have to make some.
Oh wow! Wait, did I lose?
We'll make up an emergency on the freeway.
No, I'll bring out my binder. I have a couple other things I can. Kids have this weird concept. They don't think it's real. Like, it's just fucking around.
By the way, do you know where the graveyard ship name came from?
I don't, actually.
They were the ones sitting in the graveyards to find out if anybody rang those little bells. That
was that right?
Yeah,
wow.
so they would sit there. They would sit there overnight when the regular, normal grave guy wasn't there.
How many did they ever save? There were probably some.
I don't have a
but that's a fascinating. I didn't know that. That's really cool.
There are all kinds of things that are related to things when they buried people. They put food down with people just in case.
I know, it's so
They
strange.
put little latches on the inside of coffins. For years, there were latches on the inside of coffins, so you could get out if you woke up from in there. Because they weren't always sure that you were really dead.
No, I know.
What would happen is they would go to pull somebody back out of the ground at some point in time, and they'd find like scratches in the top of the
I
coffin.
heard about it. It's terrifying.
And the idea of being like stuck in the box after.
You would have hoped that with our modern technology, but people have been in comas and they wake up. So it could happen. You're right.
Just
I guess
recently,
you're right.
they opened up a.
But the problem is that they embalm you. So
somebody was able to push themselves out of the cadaver drawer. They weren't dead. They thought they were
in the morgue.
In the morgue. Realized they woke up. It was dark. It was cold, and they went, "Oh fuck!"
That is so.
And I've got this thing on my foot. Holy shit!
Wow,
I got to get myself out of here. And they started yelling.
That is super scary.
But what happens when you wake up?
All right. Well, then I can see the reasoning behind it. That makes more sense than this. Yeah, I see where you're going.
It's just like there's no certainty out there. Yeah.
A federal judge rejected President Trump's efforts to stop a lawsuit that alleges he is violating the Constitution by continuing to do business with foreign governments. The president's ownership of his Washington, D.C. hotel could be in jeopardy, according to the Attorney General, who brought the case last year.
Good job on that one.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertising. Interested Moments is responsible for the content of this ad. Attention! If you or a loved one had an IVC filter implanted in your body to prevent blood clots to your heart or lungs, you may be entitled to financial compensation. The FDA has issued an advisory that these IVC filters may break, puncturing veins or organs, causing serious injuries, including heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, even death. Even if you have not experienced any injury at this time, the IVC filters are considered a ticking time bomb by many. Call now for a free legal consultation.
I listened to news
408-8012.
titled Davidson Seamount. It's a intro sheet for the new cars, and I'm trying to figure out if it's still hanging in there somewhere.
I don't know, Susan.
That's why I'm digging through
Yeah, you're gonna have
recycle can. I'm not just doing my normal read, I'm doing an extra read.
That's 800-408-8012. Again, 800-408-8012.
I have no idea when it started here.
Yeah, I don't know. Good afternoon, everyone. You're listening to AM 1080 KSCO Santa Cruz, AM 1340 KOMY La Selva Beach, Watsonville. The time is now 6:05. Let's take a quick look at traffic and weather. We start off with traffic. Let's see. Highway 17. Kind of weird. I think I can verify slow-moving traffic as you pass Highway 9. For the most part, that looks like a brief slowdown. You should be back to the limit way before you reach the reservoir there. Here in Santa Cruz, southbound 1 is slow-moving all the way into Aptos, Monterey into Seaside, Stop and Go, Moss Landing, both directions under 10 miles per hour. Southbound 101 through Morgan Hill and San Martin, stop and go. Your weather forecast for this evening, patchy fog is expected along the coast. Otherwise, increasing clouds. Low should be around 57 degrees. Tomorrow, patchy fog in the morning. Sunny conditions by noon. Highs will be around 72 degrees. Small craft advisory out on the Monterey Bay this evening. West winds as well, 5 to 15 knots. Wind waves 2 feet or less. West swells 3 to 5 feet at 9 seconds. And southwest up to 3 feet at 16 seconds, along with patchy fog. 6:06 is the time. Headlines are coming up next. They are being brought to you by Bedell and Nelson Harbert Insurance Agency, proudly celebrating over 90 years of serving the people of Santa Cruz County. Bedell and Nelson Harbert, one agent, one company, and answers you can trust. Their phone number is 426-3700. That's 831-426-3700. 6:07 is the time as we head on to the newsroom. We got about 1 hour left. If you want to stop by and pick up this beautiful, oh, Billy, you just checking yourself out on the camera? Check out this beautiful bag. I got one left. Anybody want to stop by and pick up a 6-pack of BTT 2.0? I just got one, and this bag is beautiful. Are they seeing it, Billy?
They are.
That is a beautiful bag. Got one left. Stop by, make it yours. Pick up a 6-pack of BTT here at the station. I'll be here till probably 7:30 or so. 6:07 is the time. We're getting ready to head over to the newsroom. Susan Simon is standing by with your headlines. Remember to check out KSCO.com for news, traffic, weather, podcasts, and more. KSCO.com, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Headlines up next. Here's Susan Simon.
The veterans across the nation are calling on Congress to redeem the land water conservation fund.
There we go. Oh, look like that. That's even better. Right on the telephone.
Were you tousling your hair in front of the camera?
No, I was not.
Trying to show off?
No, I was not.
Show off your hair?
That looks
trying
cool.
to rub it in?
That's actually a good place for this camera.
That is a good place.
This is a really good place for this camera.
Yeah, it is. You know, it would be even better, though, if we could put it up here so we could catch both of us. No,
yeah, it's going to be tricky. Ultimately, we need 2 cams for 2, because you know what? We're going to need 2 cameras.
What I want, dude, is I'm going to get I got the wire on its way for that thing.
Cool, that'll be sweet.
And so then we can have that thing. We can have that thing along with the good sound.
Yeah.
And then we'll have that one as the second camera. Exactly. Then you can toggle. Exactly. And then we could be feeding the
That's going to be
station.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Totally.
So hopefully by I don't think next week.
I think though this is a really good place for this now that I'm looking at it, because like when you go to answer the phone and everything, and also the shot of it is nice. It's a nice. Yeah, it looks good.
You have to move it over because I'll hit this thing. Okay.
Let's move the phone actually. Easier. There we go. Like that. There we go.
That's actually a good way to grab. Now the other thing too is I can once we get all this figured out, then the next step is I can pull the things you bring up and we can show them on screen.
Yeah.
Instead of showing the cams.
Yeah. You could do that with OBS. We could do that with XSplitter too. I'm sure you can do that with OBS.
Yeah, totally.
Did you see the guest that Neil brought?
I saw that one gal. It's a burlesque chick again.
Yeah.
So that means
I heard one of them is not even a girl.
I told you that. Did I tell you that? When I watched the live stream last
night. Now I don't even know what to say about that. These people.
All I was being serious about, I don't know. I try to be respectful. I really don't know. It's become so confusing. I literally if I say the wrong thing, what? I'm the bad guy? You know? It's
no. But you're gay.
I'm gay.
If you say the wrong thing, right?
I hope not. I hope not, Dave.
No, but don't you see what I'm saying, Billy?
It's worrisome.
Listen. So this is the way it goes. If you say, man, look at her, and her is really a he, her is really a he, then you're gay.
Is that true?
I don't know, but that's what the people are going to think, right? They're going to say,
we're going to who?
People who you tell that to.
I can't worry about what other people are going to think.
Well, what are you worried about then?
I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying that there was a man. That's all. There was a lady, and that's what they're into. People are into that these days, right?
But what I'm saying is, it makes it bad for me because now I have to reserve my judgment. I can't say anything. I can't even think anything.
It puts people in an awkward position, doesn't it?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to say, Billy.
All right. Well, you're correct.
We can both agree on that, right?
You are correct, sir.
Good.
Wait, that one's not plugged in. Have we got any emails from Miss KSCO yet?
Huh?
Any emails from Miss KSCO?
I did. I don't know. I need to read this one.
Any serious ones, though?
One says, "What's the prize for Miss KSCO?" And
Are we in trouble, Dave?
no, that was somebody asking about longevity.
That's what I'm getting.
And I'm trying to figure out the solution so that I can tell them when I call them.
Oh wait, I do have something. How much time do I have?
You got a few minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes.
I got a thing. I found a flyer on a coffee shop that I want to read.
All right.
But I need to print it out. Can I print out the front thing?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, I have time to do this because this will be really good.
Well, go ahead. I'll play some more commercials. We'll play all the commercials. Get them out of the way if we have to.
Now, this one I need you to look at before I read it because it's got some
Does it have poopy words?
spicy words.
All right.
Paper goods and compostable.
This is KSCO, Santa Cruz.
I need to know what I can say and what I can't. So you have to cross things off. I'm gonna read that. I got a setup for it too. I'll just change it, but I'll dance around it, you know. Now, if this doesn't make Colonel Terry call up, I don't know what will.
By the way, when you ask for pictures, you might want to make it clear that you're not necessarily looking for the risque pictures.
I was hoping when I said for ladies 18 to 81, they would know that it's not about that. But
yeah.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, is this cool? Can I read this?
Yes.
Unless, of course, you're okay with getting those pictures.
You're listening to AM 1080 KSCO Santa Cruz. That was one of the longest breaks in history, I believe, Billy, but we're back.
That was a long one, boy.
You know, when it comes to maintenance, I mean, we will take the extra minute to make sure that this plane is flying right. We don't want to get anybody to get hurt. Right, Billy?
That is correct, Dave.
So what did you do? What did you do?
All right, we'll start trying to figure out this. You can go to YouTube, of course, Flight 1080, like and subscribe to our channel, and we're getting that worked out. and we're next Friday going to be doing Miss KSCO. And, earlier, Dave, we went down the world of politics, and I like to prepare. We didn't have much time. I didn't have much time today to prepare. But I did have something in my bag, and I go to a lot of coffee shops around town, and, the bulletin board is on almost every coffee shop in town, right? We have a bulletin board where you see.
Sure.
Well, I noticed somebody will put up a flyer at a local coffee shop, and it's just a piece of writing, and I thought it was interesting, and I wanted to read it.
Okay.
I wanted to read it.
All right.
And I had to show you.
You sure you can read that?
Well, it's got some words, and I showed you it. I had you go look at it first to make sure that it was okay.
Right.
And now I'm going to read this. Does not say who wrote it. I found this at a local coffee shop on the bulletin board, and I think it's interesting, and I think we're going to get a response out of it.
Okay, or we'll get kicked off the air. One or the
other.
No. Just use your judgment, because I just.
This is obviously by someone frustrated, and they wrote this, and I thought it was interesting. They stuck it up on the bulletin board.
No, this is not your writing. This is somebody.
No, sir.
Somebody who wrote. And
yes.
pinned this up on the
I took a photograph of it, I printed it out, and make sure it's okay to read. And,
okay.
I'm going to try to read this as cleanly as possible.
All right.
This is obviously from a frustrated Santa Cruz County resident, most likely.
Okay.
Okay, here we go, Dave. This town is run by a bunch of leftist, commie, UCSC hippie-loving, slug, blank, had to cut that out, lesbian, transgendered, cross-dressing, transsexual, Agenda 21, supporting, patchouli-smelling, long-haired, flip-flop wearing, metrosexual, Neil Coonerty supporting, nepotistic, save our shores, tree-hugging, anti-plastic bag, signature gathering, NIMBY, brainwashed, gay, homosexual, pole dancing, anti-cigarette, anti-Christian, Satan worshipping, crystal wearing, yoga loving, anti-capitalist, uneducated, fascist, indoctrinated, intolerant, Rachel Maddow, blank, blank, I wanted to read that part, I couldn't though, Dave cut it out, anti-gun, anti-free speech, vampire, blood-sucking, walking sacks of dung, drinking kombucha, Nazi, always got to put that one in there, don't they, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
And then the old F word at the end.
Okay.
And now I'm... Oh, wait.
Because we're broadcasting, Billy.
We are...
We're
wait, there it is.
There you go.
Show it on the screen.
If you want to read it
and
you want to hear, you want to see some of the words that Billy could not say.
Oh, yes. Take it back just a little bit, because it's a little unclear. Right?
You know what, dude? You can read that right into the camera, and I'll turn your mic off.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, all right.
Anyways, that was interesting. And I guess someone literally using the old-style bulletin boards they put up their message, frustrated Santa Cruz County resident.
Have you ever used Reddit?
I've heard of it, and
isn't that the same thing? Isn't that like a virtual community?
It's kind of like the old days of the internet when you'd have a BBS and you'd log into it and all it'd be is just typing. It's just like a bulletin board, just back and forth messages, photographs, videos, and whatnot. Reddit is very popular with younger base and the tech community for solving all those problems, and it's interesting. I haven't looked into it too much, but it seems like another cool website. But the reality is, I have like 80,000 passwords. I don't need any more, Dave. It's craziness. How many passwords do you have? I
don't want to tell. I'm not going to tell you. All I can tell you, Billy, is that I have one more of these big, beautiful bags left.
That is a cool bag.
It's beautiful, right? It's got a big, beautiful KSCO logo on both sides.
Canvas, high
quality.
quality.
When they see you shopping with this thing, they're going to say, man, that is one classy person.
That is awesome.
Right?
That is very cool.
This is canvas. It's huge. It's got a big gusset, which means it's got a big, the bottom is big. It's got a big bottom. And so you can store a lot of stuff in there. Big, beautiful bag. Come pick up your 6-pack of tangy tangerine, and you can take this with it. I'll put your 6-pack in here, and you can take it home.
It's
the last one, and that's
and you can utilize those for the grocery store, because nowadays you gotta have the little bags.
Yeah, right. And these are really
heavy
strong.
Quality. I can tell that it's heavy duty quality.
Heavy duty. You could probably put a baby and a puppy in there.
No, I think in all seriousness, I think the test pound weight on that, you could probably carry 60 pounds in that.
Oh, easily.
Yeah,
easily. Yeah, I'm serious. You could put a baby and a 12-pack of beer in there.
Even a man could use that.
You should probably put the baby on top of the 12-pack though, because that's only right. I mean, you don't want to be a jerk.
Wow. We don't encourage it.
479-1080 DM@ksco.com. Okay, Billy, so that was a fantastic poem. I am stunned.
That was not a poem, Dave. That was a bulletin board post. Susan Simon had the wonderful poem.
Stunned.
I dug that poem she had. That limericky.
Wow, that guy was a
real jerk. People are frustrated, and when I find more of those, if I do, I'm gonna bring them to kids.
I suspect that's one of our listeners.
Really?
It sounds like some of the guys who call in here.
Maybe. So, hey, if you wrote it and you're out there, right. I want you to call
NIMBY,
in.
Agenda 21 supporting lesbian pole dancing. What do they say?
It goes on. You have it. You're holding it.
No, I threw it away already.
Wait. Oh yeah, we wanted to get rid of it. It was too hot to handle. But it was at least a good. There wasn't that many dirty words in it. I don't think.
Oh, it's got some Mountain Mike's bacon on there.
Mountain Mike's bacon. We're having the Snowy Alps today from Mountain Mike's.
Now I would show it on live stream, but again, like I said, food always looks nasty. You know, when you're live streaming, it never looks delicious. So I could show you this pizza, but it still wouldn't do it justice. Let's see. This town is run by a bunch of leftists, commie, UCSC, hippie-loving slug, lesbian, transgender, blah blah blah. Save our shores, tree-hugging, anti-plastic bag, NIMBY, brainwashed. And it just goes on and on. That sounds like some of our listeners. If I knew any better, I would suspect it's that one guy that I was telling you I saw out on the plane wing.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's a nefarious cat.
Yes.
What was going on the other day? What was going on the other day? I heard a rebroadcast of something, and you got some guy named Randy Mooney was talking about. Who was that?
That guy's interesting. He's an interesting character. You should meet him someday, dude.
Was he similar to the older fellow you had on from Corralitos?
Earl, you know, I got to get Earl back in here.
Earl
was great, man. Everybody loved Earl.
He was.
Yeah, I forgot about.
It'd be cool to get him on the YouTube on the live cast too. That would be fun. Yeah, KSCO Flight 1080. If you want to go to our YouTube channel today, we're streaming out. The audio is synced up. We don't have a direct feed, but you can see us live. We're talking between the breaks there. And next Friday, you ladies, we're going to play Miss KSCO. And if you send a text to DM at KSCO.com, you can participate next Friday in the Miss KSCO contest. Ladies 18 to 81, and we're looking for interesting ladies.
And tell them what they win.
They're going to win at least some sort of a tiara or prize. But most of all, they're going to win the love and affection of our audience.
Is it going to be a cash prize?
No, I don't have cash. You going to put up cash?
$10.80?
Yes, that's a good idea. $10.80. That'll be fine. They can go get a cup of coffee at least. But more than anything else, honestly, but more than anything else,
we get a bunch of homeless people here.
KSCO and you listen to other programs, I'm really curious to hear the ladies that listen to the programs and what their take on it, because we always get so many male callers, all the programs.
All the males.
So that's why I want to do this contest. Right. And if you have a talent, if you sing, if you knit, whatever it may be, because we will be live streaming.
Yeah.
DM at KSCO.
479-1080. Let's see what Lizzie has to say. She's calling from Watsonville. You're in the air.
Hi, Lizzie. Good, how are you? I don't know. We don't know. I saw that on a bulletin board posting, and I took a photograph of it. And they tacked it up on the old bulletin board. I was hoping the person that's out there would call in.
They seem very unhappy, like a very unhappy person. They probably would be better off moving. Yeah. Oh, well, if you want... Sure. Well, thank you, Lizzie. If you want to talk to Susan, call 475-1080 and she'll pick it right up. Okay, you got it. Thank you, Lizzie. 479-1080. 479 to get on the air. 475 to call anywhere else in the office.
Traffic reports?
Traffic reports, news reports, whatever else you have. 475-1080 is the number. Neil Perlberg is walking in. Neil, what do you have going on in there, dude? I
had you guys put this in this.
Neil Perlberger is scoping out our setup. We are live streaming.
Don't be shy, dude. Go ahead. Yeah, tell us what you have going on there.
We're having technical difficulties.
Can we turn that? Can we turn that towards over there and see what Neil has going on?
I don't know. If you'll
the way, Neil.
Can we do a shot over here, Neil?
No, not of Neil. Of that.
You guys doing Facebook Live?
Here, this is for you, Neil. The microphone's for you. The camera's for what's going on.
What are we doing? We're doing.
So what are we seeing in there?
A burlesque show tonight by Bourbon and Burlesque.
Now you can see this right now.
It's going to be on Facebook Live through Santa Cruz Waves Facebook page.
Okay, well right now they can see it on our YouTube page.
Oh, they can?
We're broadcasting now too.
Are you on YouTube?
Yes, we're on YouTube. Flight 1080. So if you go there now, you can see the burlesque show getting warmed up right there.
They were here before. It was a great show. Yeah. It's PG-13. It's fun. They're very talented. They're school teachers. One gal works for Apple.
Wow.
It's a troupe. They get together. They play at the Crate Place.
Uh-huh.
And they play at the Palomar and all over the place. It's very, very fun. Very entertaining. It's light, entertaining, good-hearted fun.
So we got the audio hooked up right this time?
MZ's here for the show.
All right, that's great. Yeah,
MZ is here for the show. You think he's here to see you, Dave?
Oh,
no,
well,
he's here for the burlesque show.
Well, and to see me.
The burlesque show last time was really cool. You guys were streaming it out. You had a lot of
views. Like 4,000
It was very entertaining.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Really, 4,000 views?
Yeah.
All right, Neil. So that'll be coming up.
706.
706. So what's the name of the group? The troupe. What are they called?
Lulu and the Bourbon and Burlesque by Lulu and the Lushes.
Lulu and the Lushes.
Right. Lulu is the lady that organized it. She's the organizer.
Oh.
Where is she? She's a handful.
Nice.
But it's good. A lot of fun.
Good. All right, Niels. Well, good luck to you. Break a leg, as they say, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. Cool. Thank you very much.
That was Neil Perlberg. He is what is it? Off the lip? Our local show. Our local show tonight.
Is that Dave Michaels?
KSCO Santa Cruz. It is 6:27. If you want to get on board, you know how to do it. 831-479-1080, 218-572-6 with your text messages. DM at KSCO.com will work as well. We're here with Billy Army today. How you doing, Billy?
Dave, I'm doing quite excellent.
My co-pilot for the day, my Chewbacca.
MZ just came and snuck up
the Lando Calrissian.
On the beautiful couch back there. And I was
like
curious,
the Han Solo.
What is MZ? You may not have heard about our little contest for next Friday. We're going to have Miss KSCO, MZ.
What do you think about that?
We're inviting ladies between the
80-something years old?
Between the ages of 18 and 81 to participate.
Yeah.
To come into the studio, talk with us, share with us their programs they like and what they love about KSCO, and share with the audience. And then we're going to interview them, talk to them, have callers call in, and the callers will crown the first ever Miss KSCO.
Wow. Whose idea was that? It's a great idea.
That was my idea. I take full responsibility for it.
Yeah, it's his
I'm
idea.
worried about.
It's his idea. I don't want to have that thing around my neck. You like that bag, MC?
It's a great
beautiful bag, right? I only have one left. Anybody who stops by.
How many did you have?
I had about 20. So anybody who stops by to pick up a 6-pack, because I got a 6-pack of Tangy Tangerine, pick that up and you take the bag home with you. How does that sound? And by pick it up, I mean purchase the 6-pack of BTT.
Right, because it comes with the bag, because the BTT goes in the bag.
Yes, of
and
course,
you take
dude.
it
Someone just wants to buy a bag.
If someone just wants to buy it, they're out of luck, because that's the last one.
The very last one.
Yeah.
Wow,
that's the way it goes. You know,
cool.
When I get the stuff, you have to get it. I mean, you know, when we get the merchandise, whether it's a sweatshirt, a T-shirt, hats, glasses,
all the sweaters gone, Dave?
No, we still have that. That's what I'm saying. You have to get the stuff while it's here. Now, you might think that just because it's summer, I don't need no sweatshirt. No, you need a sweatshirt because it's summer here on the coast, right?
This
and
is
it's
inclement
freezing
weather.
cold.
We have inclement weather.
Freezing cold. This is the time that you need a sweatshirt.
That is correct, Dave.
Yes. We've got them here at the station. Guess how much they are, Billy?
They are $20.80. $20 even.
Not $20.
What? How much are they, Dave? 16? 16? I don't know.
Hold on, let me write
Who's
this
trying
down
to
for
tell
Billy.
me the price?
Let me
I
write
bought
this down
one
for Billy.
time and I can't remember.
You're gonna get me. You can't.
Oh,
do
they're
it.
20. Oh, yeah, they're $20. That's what I said, Dave. I was.
No.
What? The sweaters are $200? I don't know what's going on now. You're confusing me.
I'm just adding zeros.
Okay.
We'll see how much it sells. $20.
They're $20. That's what I thought. I was saying $20.80 just to be cute, but you got excited, and then I got excited. No, they are great sweaters. I have the bright green one, and it's really awesome because when I'm walking down the street, anybody can see me, and it's awesome at night because I'm a pedestrian. I walk around. I don't drive. And in the evening, people can actually spot me. I dig it. I like it.
Yeah, the fluorescent green ones, I might have 1 or 2 left, but there are very, very few of those to begin with.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Well, that's the cool one. I got one. You should get one, too, if you want to be cool like me. Billy Army, be cool like me. On
All right. We're gonna head to the newsroom. Susan Simon is standing by with your headlines. Remember to check out KSCO.com for news, as well as traffic, weather, podcasts, and more. And be sure to check out Neil's show. What did he say? Santa Cruz Waves?
Santa Cruz Waves.
But don't do it now.
Live.
Don't do it now.
That's
right now, we want
show.
you to either tune into ZBSradio.com, keep listening to the radio, and
you can also please go to the YouTube channel Flight 1080. Search around for it. We're a new channel, and please hit the like and subscribe button. That way you'll get notified anytime we go and Dave goes live on the air.
New subscribers get $1 billion.
Yeah, sure they do.
6:31 is the time. Susan Simon is standing by with your headlines. News is up next.
Did I hear you say you'll fly?
I don't.
How do you get a...
KSCO News Time 6:31. Susan is up next.
I know, it's a nightmare. It's a total pain.
Hey, how's it
Good.
going?
A few years ago,
I met you some years ago in the parking lot where they have the, farmers market. And I heard you speak, and I knew you were Dave Viking. And I had my guitar case, and I pointed to a dude playing guitar. I said, "That is a great guitarist." And I don't know if you went, I got split. But I listen to you a lot. I'm up in the mountains.
You're right. It's
I
not
do
like
horses.
it's not even like being a downtown city.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I brought a friend.
Oh no, you're right.
Wow.
It's a Spanish guitar. I write instrumental stuff, short stuff, maybe a minute and a half or 2 minutes.
Wow.
You want to hear one?
Sure. Just hold on though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't go with the flatlands too much, I'm usually up in the mountains.
Okay.
The trouble was, what happened was there's a class I'd say, you have to take these classes now, it's crazy, and they're so expensive, and what happened with my job and everything, it's just, and then I was in the class, but since I didn't finish it, they make you do it from the beginning, like they don't count.
It's not like going to traffic.
Go ahead and have a seat. Is there a seat? Yeah, go ahead and have a chair.
It's mostly the hard part about it is just it's just a lot of time.
Students in need.
But yeah.
Time off of work.
No, I couldn't do that. I had so many crazy things happen in the last year with that, work and my mother and all kinds of stuff. I literally have no time. Oh, I take care of her. She's so it's hard to balance everything, you know what I'm saying? It's time. You don't have so much time. But that is primary.
Harder to not drive when you take care of those stuff.
It's tough.
Is she infirm?
No. She's doing okay. Just recently, a couple days ago, she had cataract surgery. She has COPD. She has some health problems. She's not like bad. She's only 60.
When it's time to sue somebody or not? Well, we have someone who can explain some of this stuff to you. His name is Dean Sutton. He's an attorney.
I don't complain about it.
He is the host of
But yeah, I do have to take care of it and do that because I'm trying to get back into doing commercial acting.
after Money Moves, right here on
Crazy
KSCO.
about that. Idaho Kids subscribe to our channel.
So when do you think you will?
Hopefully, once I figure out what's happening with this guy, Tim, who I've been working for, who's closing his office where I was working, once I figure out what's happening with him, and get somebody else going permanently, job-wise, I'm going to do that. I'm in a very transitional...
What's the kids going?
We were doing selling Yellow Page ad website design, and we created a piece of software, but his wife, she found out a month ago. And he had a meltdown. He moved to Monterey, he's selling his house, he's in a group right now. I'll tell you after. Yeah, it's been a crazy couple months for me.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. You ready? You want to get by this mic right here?
Huh?
You want to get by this microphone right here? This microphone?
Sure. Maybe you can sit on here.
Oh, sure, whatever. Just get him in front of a mic. We'll get him on the air right now.
All right. Put it lower. I don't.
Okay.
It's
You ready?
instrumental.
Huh?
It's instrumental. No words.
Okay. 4791080 DM at KSCO.com 2185726. 6:35 is what the clock says. The chronometer up on the wallometer. 6:35. Billy Army joining us. Hey, Billy.
Hey there, Dave. What's going on now? We have a special guest.
Yeah, we do have a special guest. He dropped in to join us unexpectedly, but we're glad he's here. Get him up to the mic. Can we get your name, sir? Sir, can we get your name? Do you want to turn that camera on him too, Billy, so we can see what's going on? Here, I'm going to turn that camera there. There we go.
Yeah,
okay,
his name is Jimmy Boots, B-O-O-T-Z.
Jimmy Boots, okay.
Yeah, that's the name my buddies gave me, You always see it in boots.
How long have you had that name? Was it like a name?
Years, years.
Since you were a kid? Since you were...
No. Since I started working with horses up here in the mountains.
Ah, nice. So you're a mountain man. You're a mountain folk.
That's where I live, yeah.
Right. How long have you been living up there?
Since '96.
Beautiful, beautiful. Santa Cruz Mountains, right?
Pardon?
Santa Cruz Mountains?
Yeah, Felton.
Okay. So what are you going to play for us? You're going to play an instrumental?
Yeah, something I wrote years ago.
Okay, let's do it. And what's the name of the song?
Name is Caballo.
Okay, Caballo. Horse in Spanish. Okay, so let's hear it.
Got it and get in tune. I just came out of one temperature in there. This is Spanish guitar. They're very delicate.
Ah, yes, the Spaniards.
Okay, that's close enough. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's see if we can pick it up.
All right, man, that was nice.
That's cool. Yeah, a little riding, man. I got nervous.
Caballo.
I got very nervous.
Well, dude, you did a great job. Let me get your name again.
Jimmy.
Jimmy
Boots.
Jimmy Boots. I like that name.
PZ.
Jimmy Boots. All right.
Yeah. Jimmy Boots. He's our unannounced.
Yeah, he just walked in. That's great.
We have a visitor.
It took me a while.
Are you interested in being Miss KSCO, Jimmy?
He's not a miss, Dave.
No, it doesn't matter. I thought we said it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, I don't know if we change the name.
I tried to make you an offer, but apparently we haven't worked out the details.
That's right.
So sorry about that.
Jimmy, do you do any songs with lyrics?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Could you do one more?
You want to hear Ghost Riders in the Sky?
I would love to hear Ghost Riders in the Sky. Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Could you do a 2-minute version?
I don't know. I haven't timed it. Let's see.
We're trying to get our KSCO audience pumped.
You go ahead and do that, Jimmy.
What I need is a drink of water. You know, if I'm gonna do that.
We can get Jimmy a drink of water.
There's some water out there in the hallway, Jimmy. Go ahead and grab some.
Okay.
I'm gonna read this letter from my favorite newspaper.
I'll be right back.
479-1082-185-726. Now, Billy, you've heard of the Santa Cruz Sentinel, right? Go ahead.
I have heard of the Santa Cruz Sentinel, Dave. I love the Santa Cruz Sentinel because one time I was on the front page of it.
I saw that. Yeah, that was really cool.
Shameless self-promotion.
Well, that was a long time ago, huh?
That was a long time ago.
You were Hardy? You were the fat one?
No, Dave, I was the skinny
Skinny
one.
one.
I'm not so skinny anymore. I'm more regular. I got a little girthiness to me now. I'm an older gentleman. What's your excuse, Dave?
What? What are you talking about?
They can see you on camera. Oh, wait, I got to move the camera.
No, don't leave the camera there.
Oh,
the camera's there. Jimmy's going to be right back.
Jimmy's coming back. Yeah, he's going to play Ghost Riders in the Sky, and I have a feeling it's going to be a good one.
You think so?
Yeah, I do actually. He had some nice. That was a nice tone to that guitar. He actually, it was nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, it's unscheduled guest, but
got a nice drink of water.
We'll take entertainment any way we can get it.
Sure, especially if we don't have to pay for it.
Well, we gave him some water. Hey, Jimmy, you want a slice of Mountain
water?
Wax pizza?
Maybe after I sing.
That's all right. Go for that water.
I want to hear this.
This
good one. It's gonna be a good one. Dave, don't give me that look, David. He's gonna play. Jimmy, you can do this in 2 minutes, right? Give me a 2-minute version.
Okay, time it.
Okay, well,
look at that. See that? He even says time.
All right, well, let me read this, Billy. Okay, let me read this.
All right, you got a hot topic.
Nice distraction tactics.
Hot topic.
Here it is. It's called "Here's One Strategy for Dealing with Robocalls." Oh, check this out. It says, "I'm also fed up with automated calls, and I hope for a day when rules against this nuisance are seriously enforced. In the meantime, here's a strategy that gives me some satisfaction. I check the caller ID. If it's no one I recognize, I do connect, but I say nothing, and then hang up. This prevents getting a blank voice message. If I am feeling malicious after I connect, I say hello, which triggers an automated verb, and then they hang up on them then.
I don't like this.
You know what? This is a bad idea, number one. The reason why it's bad is because you even picking up that phone confirms that it is a person at that number, and they will call you even more.
Oh, that's
so. So I know it's tempting to pick up that phone, and just wait to say, "Hey, screw you," and the horse you rode in on. But your best bet is to just let it ring, because if you don't, you are verifying that you are indeed a person, and they will contact you even more.
You're correct.
Yes, I know. KSCO Santa Cruz. We're here with Jimmy Boots, Billy Army, and me, Dave Michaels, and you. If you want to join us, Jimmy is going to sing a song, "Ghost Riders in the Sky."
Ghost Riders in the Sky. Jimmy, you're on.
Riding out one dark and windy day, up on a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red cows he saw, plowing through a ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves was made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through as they thundered through the sky when he saw the riders coming on.
Come on, Jimmy, the Ghost Riders in the sky. If Ghost Riders in the sky. I think Jimmy's gonna do more.
Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts were soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't calling yet. 'Cause they gotta ride forever in that range up in the sky, on past the snorting fire, as they ride on here and cry. Ghost Riders in the sky. Well, as those riders looked on by me, heard one call his name. If you want to save yourself, well, riding on our range, then cowboy, change your way to say, or wouldn't you ride? Trying to catch the devil's herd, crossing in the sky, yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yi. Ghost riders in the sun.
I want to sing with Jimmy. Jimmy, bust out. Can we all do the sing along right now? I like the tone. He's doing a good job. What special unannounced guest is awesome. Cool.
Watch out, Jimmy. I think that lady's
Okay.
trying to attack you.
That was awesome.
What was that?
Jimmy.
There's some ladies
That was
behind you. I
awesome.
thought they were trying to attack you. Never mind, they're in the other room. I was close. I thought, man, I'm glad
That
you
was
could
cool,
laugh about
Jimmy.
that.
I like the,
thought they were going to attack you.
No, that was cool. I like that, Jimmy. What kind of guitar is that? That's got a nice tone.
That's a
tone
Yamaha
to it.
CG111.
No,
That's
it's
the
just
solid
a
top.
little Yamaha. It's got a real nice tone to it.
Yeah.
Cool. That was very cool. Thanks for that, Jimmy.
Yeah, I've had it 9 years now.
All right, nice. Are you from Santa Cruz County in this
Not
area?
originally, no.
You said you were up in a little bit
DC.
from
I'm an East Coaster.
An East
DC,
Coast.
New York, Miami.
Cool, cool.
Baltimore.
What's bringing you out to the California, Northern California Bay Area region?
Why does anybody come to California?
The weather, the
Part of
ladies.
it, the land. You know, you got everything. You got great beaches, man.
Absolutely.
You got redwood forest. You got flatlands. You know, the valleys. You got the Sierras. You got desert. You got it all, man.
That is correct. We do have it all here, Dave. Do we think of a caller here on Flight 1080?
Yeah, we do. We also, let's take a phone call, then we'll take a break.
All right,
We got to
let's
take
do
another
that.
break. Bill, calling from Watsonville, you're in the air.
Hey, Bill.
I'll take that pizza now. Yeah, you talked me into it.
Oh, really? No, I've never heard the name.
Oh, it's a mics you guys have been talking about all this time. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, hey.
And what was the guy's name again? John Faith.
Some of the records in my collection. And Ghost Riders.
That's too much for me.
I don't know.
No.
Spike Jones. Really.
Spike Jones?
Spike Jones
wrote
is
that
cool,
song?
man.
Oh my God! You know what? Bill, thank you for your call. 479. I tell you what, I watched a video because I'm always, Charlie Friedman plays his square records, which really are square, Billy. And he's always playing Spike Jones. And I went and watched the Spike Jones video because somebody said, "Hey Dave,
Jones is cool.
You really should listen to the guy. He's amazing."
Oh, definitely.
His music is terrible though. It's crap. I mean, absolute garbage.
Innovative.
But he is absolutely amazing percussionist. I mean, the guy could play anything. It was amazing.
Totally. Yeah, amazing
All
talent.
right.
Amazing
Hey,
talent,
Jimmy, we want to thank you for joining us. We got to head
Jimmy,
out here
thanks
to a
for
break.
coming in.
Thank you for joining us. Flight
my
1080
pleasure,
KSCO Santa Cruz. That was Jimmy Boots. If you want to check him out, and check out our show and our
Flight
podcast,
1080.
CBS.
On YouTube, go to
Radio.com.
Flight 1080. YouTube, we're also on YouTube, Flight 1080. And please hit the like and subscribe button. It will help grow our channel. We're new. And the cool thing is, between the breaks, you can listen to us jibber-jabbering away.
KSCO, your name, where are you calling from?
That's kind of fun to do, too. So, yeah, please hit the like, subscribe button, because what
Almost
that'll
out.
do is when we do go live, you'll get a notification, and you'll be right with us there. Check us out
Sounds good,
next
Billy.
video.
KSCO Santa Cruz, we'll be right back.
Yeah, I can't eat too much
right.
pizza because
Thank
I
you.
got a dinner coming up, you know.
Thank you for coming
Oh,
in.
guys, thank you very much.
Sure.
Hey,
No problem.
thank you. Thank you.
All right. My backup singer here. Here you go.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. Have a nice one.
I was always wondering how it came out over the air, though, you know what I mean? You're driving behind the guitar, you don't really hear it.
I think that was your coffee there, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's my Starbucks.
You got a short break, right?
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, we got to get on the air right now.
Where'd you get the
I'll
garbage?
take care of that, Jimmy.
Garbage.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, here you go. I'll keep the food up. What is that?
We gotta get on the air right now.
We gotta get on here, Jimmy.
All right. Yeah, we got.
Don't mean to be rude.
Oh, no. You better take care of it. Later, thanks, guys.
Okay, have a great one. Yeah, who is he and how did he get in here? He followed MZ behind. Yeah, that was weird. He walked in behind MZ, so I figured he was like, I don't know. I just thought, oh, but somehow he got on the air.
479-1080-218-5726, DM at KSCO.com. You're listening to Flight 1080. We're here with Billy Army and you if you want to join us. Hey, Billy, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good, Dave. This
Holy cow, dude.
With our technical difficulties, but we're getting there. Jimmy had a couple of good songs there. That was fun. Dave's had a stressful day. Dave's a little stressed out. It's been a rough flight today.
It's been a rough one. Okay, let's head out to Denver. Sal, you're in the air.
Yo, Sal, what's going on?
Good, Sal. What's up?
Good, sir.
Sure. Sure. I believe you can listen to Rush Limbaugh as he's playing live. We do not archive Rush Limbaugh, though. I think that would violate. Mm-hmm.
Stations that even run his show, so at least we got that working in our favor. And one other quickie question. I remember you had said a few weeks ago that the last 40 seconds of broadcasts are cut off when they're archived.
It has to do with automation, and I don't know exactly the answer. I suspect that it has to do with the delay button that we have, a combination of, the delay button. So if you're listening live, you're listening to an 8-second delay. That's in case somebody says a bad word. I can hit the button, dump them, and it'll cut off 8 seconds. I suspect part of that delay has to do with that, and maybe also coming from the satellite. I don't know, though. I don't know for sure.
It could probably be fixed, but it's one of those things that...
Jesus Christ.
No, I got it. Been walking with it all day.
All right.
All right, Sal, thank you for the call, 479-1080. Bad puns, please keep them to yourself.
Bad puns. Only.
Holy criminy. What did we do?
You better tell me what those texts are, Dave. I see you look at me. We have any missed KSCO responses?
Let's see. Just remember, in the ground, the worms go in, the worms go out, the worms go in,
and out of your mouth. On your snout. Remember that?
No.
The worms crawl in. Susan Simon's thumbs up. Sing with me, Susan Simon. The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinochle on your snout, David. A big green worm with rolling eyes crawls in your tummy and out your eyes.
Jeez, what is this?
Me and Susan.
That's horrible.
It's lovely.
Susan, you sing that to kids? Worms crawling in your stomach and out your eyes? You sing that to kids? Holy cow.
Yeah, it's a good one.
When you're going to sleep? Holy.
Oh, the monkey's paw. I don't know that.
Wow.
I've heard that one.
I've never heard of it either.
If it's equally as good, I'd probably be a fan of it. Well, if this is any fun, is worms crawling in the pinnacle. And then there's a line about the hearse going by. Don't you ever laugh as the hearse goes by. You may be the next to die. Yeah, something like that.
Hey, look, we got a request here. Somebody wants to hear from Randy Mooney again.
When are you gonna have? I don't know. Are you gonna have him on again?
I think so.
He sent me he sent me a text that somebody, because he kept sending me emails, Dave. I've never met the man, and he saying that he wanted to be on the radio station. I guess he was, and then apparently somebody called in and thought that I was him, which was bizarre.
Really? No, you don't look anything like him.
No, I'm not Randy Mooney. I don't know who he is. I've never met the man. Huh. Where does he live at?
I think he said he lives in La Selva Beach, I think. La Selva Beach.
I'll have to re-listen to the show.
479-1080-218-5726.
Any Miss KSCOs?
DM at KSCO.
Oh, it has a name. Okay. Is that a good way to end the show, Dave? Should we have Susan end us with that? Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the good one. That's the good part. That's the fun part, Dave. When you're down there in your special coffin that you spent all your
you want to hear a joke?
On.
Hey, you want to hear a joke, you guys? You want to hear a joke?
I'd love to hear a joke.
Since it's probably better than your.
Take it easy.
Okay, here we go. So, this guy, they're going to a cemetery, right? And I don't know who they are, but they're in a cemetery, and they run across Beethoven's grave.
Okay.
And they can hear from inside the grave. They can hear from down on the ground. They can hear. And so they dig him up, and they open up the coffin, and there's Beethoven, and he's erasing some of his work. And they say, "What are you doing?" Go ahead, Susan. Wait, that's Billy. What is he doing?
I'm terrible at things like this.
Oh, come on,
I'll never
dude.
guess it. I'm terrible at riddles like this. He's decomposing. Cha-ching, bada bing. Rim shot.
Go ahead.
Good one.
Use that on your next stand-up bit.
I don't think that. No, Dave, it doesn't work like that. We don't do jokes like that. It's a cute one though. It reminds me of the one where the guy, it's like the horse. The horse walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Why the long face?" Right? You ever heard that one?
Yes, I have heard that one.
That's a cheesy one too.
218-5726, DM at KSCO.com. What do we do, Billy? We got 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
Well, we don't have much time left. We should thank everyone for listening online, and please check us out. We had another subscriber to Flight 1080. Unfortunately,
all right, good.
The notification popped off, and I couldn't see it.
Was it my mom?
And no, it was a fellow.
Okay.
So please go to YouTube, type in Flight 1080, and when you see the Flight 1080 channel, because there's 2 channels. Dave also has one too, Dave Michaels. But go to the Flight 1080. Hit like and subscribe,
right?
And then you will get a notification when Dave is live on here, Flight 1080.
Right.
Now we're going to go out with this beautiful, beautiful poem, and I think we're going to go with, they invite their friends, and they invite their friends too. They all come down to chew on you, and this is what it is to die. I hope you had a nice goodbye. Do you ever think, as a hearse goes by, that you may be the next to die? And your eyes fall out, David, and your teeth decay, and that is the end of a perfect day. Okay, maybe.
That was pretty good, man.
Some more verses. I thought we had more time than that.
Wow, that was pretty good. That's what happens when you get a trained actor to do
stuff. Creepy music. Right. Don't you ever laugh as the hearse goes by. For you may be the next to die. I don't know if this music matches it, Dave. This is like...
it's the only thing we got. What are you going to do, Billy?
Wrap you in the big white sheets and cover you from head to feet. They put you in a big black box and cover you with dirt and rocks. All goes well for about a week until your coffin begins to leak. Then you may get a straw and the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinochle. It was too hot on the mic at the end there.
All right. All right, let me close this out. Go for it, Chris.
Is that too hot on the mic at the end?
Thank you. Yes, they're very, very nice.
I've been amazing things. They got different ways.
Yes, they do. But some of them are the same. Some of them are the same. Some of them are not. And one is not really.
So Dave,
yes sir.
if we just have like a little like eye hook, right? If we had like 2 eye hooks,
Yes.
then we could hang that green screen up. We'll have to figure that out. Anyways.
Dude, that fucking guy,
Who was that?
I don't know, man. He should not have been here.
I thought he was with MZ.
I felt bad. I told that guy out there in the hallway. Kind of told him off.
The old guy? I thought he was with MZ. I really did.
He fucking comes in here drunk, doesn't even know what he's doing, has no idea that he should not be talking while we're on the camera.
How the hell did you get in here? Why isn't that door working?
It was. Well, because they had it open for all those girls walking, and then he eats pizza and throws it back in here. Disgusting.
Ew, really?
Yeah.
Trying to be nice to him.
Oh man! And so did he ruin all the pizza?
You're safe. These are safe. You didn't touch these.
Oh.
These are not safe. These are safe.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
And then he spills water on the fucking studio floor like a moron.
Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. I guess we could have thrown him out, but that would have been
rude as
too mean. Yeah, that would have become mean.
That's a lesson we learned.
Well, I thought he was with MZ because he came in right behind him. So I thought, like, oh, it must be.
That was a good.
That's a good one, right?
Burn.
Burned.
You burned him.
Let me go make sure it's not there.
They're twice the quality and half the price. Join hundreds of thousands of Americans, including 3 U.S. presidents, who sleep better than ever on